He's
hell.
the same age as me. It's just that he's at the end of the year and I'm at the beginning of the
Yeah,
year.
but he seems much more mature than you.
Does he?
He has like a real big boy job, and he's away from the house all the time, and he has kids and 2 dogs and a house, and I think he has a fence.
And it's not Jankified. It's a legit fence.
We made this
I'm
fence
moving up.
so good.
This
Same thing. My kids hate those types of games. They lost interest because they had to keep starting over. But like, it was different for us because I don't know about you, Hollywood Video. I'm going to rent the game. I have to beat the game within 5 days before I return the game.
Bluey, Bandit,
Chili, Bandit, and Bingo.
Bingo, yeah.
So Bingo asked the aunt, like, so how many friends do you have? And she's like, I think I got 3. Well, that's not a lot.
Yeah. God damn, that's good.
Hey, everybody. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, we are unmuted. Welcome to Great Technical Evening, episode 30.
30.
Episode 30.
You know what's crazy about that?
What's that?
Our guest today
Uh-huh.
was born on November 30th.
Oh. And who's our guest today?
Ridiculous.
That's me. I'm not right. It's way fast Whitey. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
You are so in the fucking corner of that shot.
It's fine. The camera's,
It's fine.
The camera's
When,
looking at
yeah,
you.
when
You're
Joseph
good.
gets here, you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
we'll fix
Thank you,
it.
Orbot.
Warbot.
Obsbot.
Obsbot.
It hasn't reached Warbot level yet, even though it has AI tracking and stuff in it.
It does. What's up? I'm Has_Agent. This is CoalitionChris. This is GTE episode 30.
Yes, it is. We have another guest here. Matt, show him. Introduce him.
I told him he didn't have to be on camera.
It's crispy.
Lean in, Crispy. You have to lean in. I'm gonna make the camera look at you. So
Why'd you even come there? What the?
To show us purple drink. He brought us purple corn drink.
like I lean towards Matt. Otherwise,
Come on. You lean to the camera. I'm going to turn it off.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna do it. There he is. Hey.
He's a extra on our horror game nights.
Yeah. He's the one who introduced us into that terrible game where everybody died.
It was pretty rough.
It was exercise in hanging out.
It was. We
Which is a good thing.
are in a cold climate right now, which my body is not used to, so my nose is unnecessarily wet.
I turned the AC off. It'll warm up.
No, it's not about that. It's when I walked outside, it's kind of sprinkly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're alive. We're alive. I hope not to be.
Yep. He always hopes not to be. Good news. You'll get that wish.
Yeah. Eventually.
Everybody.
Eventually, I'll just not wake up. It'll be dope.
What if it's different though? What if it's not about not waking up? What if it's just being awake and then no longer being awake? How about that?
What?
I don't know. If you're awake, well, whatever. Toaster hasn't won yet.
My grandma always thought that we were just in a big dream and that one day we'll wake up and we'll be like sentient aliens and shit. My grandma was weird and probably had dementia.
I feel like Matt has comments on that theory.
No, when you dream, you're just looking at your eyes from a different dimension.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That makes sense. I can't see Matt because of the stupid pickle.
Matt's being blocked by a pickle?
Pickle blocked and child blocked, I've been told.
Oh. This is real theory, says
It is a real theory. I
We
agree.
got a couple of topics on deck for you guys that our production manager, Matt, or interim production manager, a producer, sorry.
Producer, there you go.
Has come up with, and one of those is, let's see here, we have mental health and gaming in your 30s. We're also going to talk about game series that we grew up with, And also, we have some mystery alcohols.
It's not mystery. If you follow our Twitter, it's on our Twitter.
It's not that much of a mystery, but we don't know
I
what
got
they
more,
taste
too.
like. So the mystery is the taste.
Mental health and gaming in your 30s, though. Next week, I won't be able to comment on that.
Exactly. We have to talk about it now
Yeah.
before he's no longer in his 30s.
Yeah, and you're going to be 39 this year, right?
Wow, he's going to be
38?
37. My bad.
No, you're 3 years younger than I am?
Yeah.
Holy
He's
hell.
the same age as me.
87.
It's just that he's at the end of the year and I'm at the beginning of
Yeah,
the
but
year.
he seems much more mature than you.
Does he?
He has like a real big boy job, and he's away from the house all the time, and he has kids and 2 dogs and a house, and I think he has a fence.
I do have a fence.
Yeah,
It's
he has
not jankified.
It's what?
And it's not jankified. It's a legit fence.
We made this
I'm
fence
moving up.
so good.
This fence is only 80% proper now.
But I also
It's
have other
up to
topics.
80% proper.
So in case you don't like any of those, I also have gaming trends that we love or hate. So things like how
shit. That's so easy to talk
different
about.
embrace, what trends have you embraced and what do you think are gimmicks? I also have the evolution of gaming and how Twitch has maybe changed gaming.
That's for
and
sure,
the
yeah.
Twitch has, Twitch is fucking crazy when it comes to gaming. Okay, but either way, we always start the show with a drink. We have Slamsies. We have banana pudding and cookies and cream.
I love cookies and cream, so I'm excited to try that one.
Did we try that one already?
No, we tried the Fruit Loops.
I did not. I specifically had the Fruit Loops in my hand, and I said, we've tried this one. I'm not getting it. This one I really liked, but not a lot of people got to try it that night, so I brought 2 of them.
Sweet. So I have little plastic cups here so they can get some taste.
Oh, my God.
One.
We have 2 of these each, so if you...
So we'll do all of them.
Yes.
I like Dogcoin's comment. White men built half that fence for the Mexican guy.
Yeah.
Oh, but man, did the Mexicans spend the time digging and putting the concrete in?
I'm a professor.
I was on my hands
Come get
and
your
knees
beverages.
until 1:30 a.m. for like 3 nights leading up to the actual just putting the fence part up.
And then we combine them.
Yeah.
That's the banana pudding.
Banana.
I need more trial cups. It is. That's alcohol in the... Yes!
That'd be great, Matt, if you were on stream saying that.
I fucking love our little stupid...
I want to make a banana cream pie using this.
You made a cream pie, and it resulted in 2 children.
That was 2 different times, though.
He made 2 cream pies.
There
you
you
made wet in the warm. No,
Thick in the warm.
thick in the warm twice.
At least. Yeah, it's on the thing, right? Oh, the phone, if that has like little orange information on it, do you see orange info on it? Okay, that's on. And then the only thing is on the phone, it just turns that off and on. It doesn't turn that microphone off. It just makes it turns the source off in OBS. So, yes, if you want to speak, hit that thumbs up, and when you're done speaking, hit that thumbs down.
But put your thumbs up so we can...
So we can try this together.
The Slamsies banana pudding.
Slamsies. Let's go. Cheers.
It's the precursor. God damn, that's good.
Oh, man.
That's
yeah.
actually pretty good.
That's fucking amazing, right?
That's really good.
Crispy, what are your thoughts? The other mic works too, by the way.
If you want to.
He's not going to grab it. He doesn't want to talk.
The cherry? So you don't like the creamy ones. You
Matt,
like
you can hold the microphone out in front of him right now.
Yeah. I'm preferential to creamy alcohols.
Yes. Which is part of the theme tonight, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Coming in your wife.
I like. You said, "Where's the other chat?"
I didn't come in his wife.
Please.
Adjacent.
Crispy's gonna scream soon. Thanks, I hate it. Brandon loves the cream and salmon. Where's it? Yeah, horchata ones would be sick.
So right now they have cherry limeade, cereal milk, bananas and banana cream, cookies and cream, a red one that's not cherry.
Or strawberry watermelon.
It was watermelon. It was watermelon.
No.
And then one more that I didn't remember. And when we did the horror night game, we had 2 or 3 of the Slamsies before we even sat down that night. And one of them was the banana, and I really liked it, so I brought it back. Yes. Banana is just so killer. Yeah. I wish we just had more, but they're $4 a piece. You can find them at little liquor stores right now. I'm sure they'll be everywhere by next year. But man,
Slamsies, we'll take a sponsorship,
yeah, dude, not sponsored, not a sponsor, but I will take a crate of these.
but want sponsor.
Yeah, but
Not
want
sponsored,
sponsor.
want
Slamsies,
sponsor.
we will drink them on every GTE, I promise.
That was also a theme of my normal Friday meat streams, is trying different drinks. There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many tech YouTubers have done building a computer while absolutely blasted on Slamsies. I don't think anybody's done that.
You haven't done that.
I haven't done that.
But we will if you send us a crate of Slamsies. Also, are they shipped in crates? What are they shipped in? Probably a flat, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's hard to say because they don't stack that well.
They do stack well.
They stack, but they don't stack that well.
You don't stack
you think
that
for ship? Okay, hold on. Ask the professional. Oh, you actually worked in it too.
Yes.
But let's see, Matt. Would you call these?
Why would you hit it with your finger? You fucking putting your finger on the
My
scale.
finger slipped. Look. I'm just demonstrating here. Is this
What's the question again?
Do they stack well?
No.
for shipping? You think?
No.
Yes. You
Actually, yes. Just wrap them. You're
Yes.
plastic wrap them. They're
you
not
put
gonna fall
you
apart.
put fucking 14 of those together, and you fucking with the fucking cellophane. Perfect stack. You could
Perfect.
probably stack them 3 high. Give me another one.
You do this one on the bottom because it's
Yes, I know how to stack things. I worked at FedEx.
he also wins things on the stacker games.
I do. Look at that, and then you just fucking wrap it, and you could probably do 7 by 7. So what's that? 49 times 3.
Well, I mean, how do you think they were shipped?
That's what we're asking.
Yeah, we don't know how they're shipped.
You
We
think
haven't
they're
seen it.
like? You think it was like wrapped in paper and shipped individually?
Individually gift wrapped. I don't. Yeah.
I wonder what
those things were probably stacked
No,
7,
but
8
then
deep in a box, and
I do wonder how.
But are they in a their own box, or are they just in a flat, just shrink wrapped? Is what we were asking.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't work for that company.
It would be interesting to see the difference in how they're shipped to the distribution center, and then from the distribution center
Like
to
I
the
can tell you
individual
how like
liquor
soda
stores.
cans are shipped.
Yeah.
Because I mean I've shipped empty soda cans, and you can put about 250,000 in a 53-foot trailer, and they're not wrapped or anything. They're just stacked as high as you can imagine, and then like for every like row shelf
Column.
of like column whatever of like 15, 20, then there's a big flat sheet of cardboard
Mhm.
paper, and then another big column.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then they
we said.
literally just have these special forklifts that just lift up the whole thing and slide the whole thing.
Yeah,
down.
Ryu literally just said if you had a layer of something in between them, anything can stack.
There you go.
Yeah, it works.
That's
Yeah.
it. That we need to have Ryu Challenge has on a stacking arcade game.
Those things. If we could do the stacking arcade game to where it wasn't rigged, I could win every time.
Yeah, if
But
we
the
got
idea that I can get it to the top every time, it's the last one it's rigged.
if we got our own and programmed it to be
Yeah.
rig off, right? Rig
Yeah,
off.
one of my greatest achievements is they made it to where I couldn't lose the claw machine at round 1, and I lost twice in a row.
What? They walked up. They're all like, "Hold on."
No, they put so there's a prize per value basically. So these prizes they put at like $30. So it won't pay out until it's $30. But you can go in and override that and just hit full strength on the claw.
Oh.
And he went and he put full strength, and I lifted it up, and for some reason it just slipped out twice in a row. And he looked at me like,
I have a picture.
Whoa. He's like, I can't help you anymore, sir. I won an iPad at Six Flags in the stack machine. There we
yeah,
go.
I've won the stack machine, but generally speaking, it's prize per dollar rigged. You could just go show it to the camera, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, just hold it up. If you want to get up, you don't have to. If you put it into Discord, whatever. Yeah, I can pull it up. Whoa. Damn. Yeah, just hold it up to the camera.
How heavy are 64 feet of cans?
Empty, man.
I would have just driven it straight to the recycling center. You could have made so much money.
Let's see. Cover our faces. Let's see right there. Perfect. Look at
Oh,
that. Holy crap. And it's infinite mirror now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Stacked.
All right, Crispy, we got to try your stupid purple
All right.
drink.
All right, we're trying Crispy Sting.
Yeah.
And then I have something to try too, a liquor, but right. The liquor, I'm gonna wait for this one right here.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
For Joseph, he's gonna want to try that.
Okay.
He likes stuff neat. He will just take a nice neat pour of it and be happy.
Really?
Yeah, he's the sophisticated man in this group.
We're not sophisticated. I drink Slamsies for fun. We need something to drink. Can I have water or something? Because I'm getting thirsty. Usually I have my Rockstar, but I fucking smashed that thing today.
That's why he is on right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking hyped.
Unlike that one stream we had with both of us, were just
Dude, we were dragging ass, and then I ended up getting a gnarly headache.
All right, so let's start talking a little bit. He's doing the sound effects.
God damn it! It's like I have my own personal Ralph Garman.
It's like, whose line is it anyways?
No, Ralph Garman's funnier because it's a podcast, and only me and Matt get the reference.
I got a reference.
You might have known Ralph Garman from Funny Animal Voices from K-Rock.
Nope.
Oh,
I know him from
Family Guy. He's on Family Guy a lot.
the podcast or the show. Was it Babylon? Hollywood Babylon?
He does Babylon, and then we listened to the Ralph Report when we went to go play Bubble Craps. I made him listen to the Ralph Report.
Yeah.
The Ralph Report, I think, is an infinitely better produced show than Babylon.
Joseph?
Babylon is great, but
Joseph,
it's not.
Joseph is we're
He might stop.
Too. It's funny. It's all right. It's okay.
You have a mic and camera so we can speak to
Yeah,
each
I
other.
should use the mic. They're kind of getting burned out on Babylon.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they've been doing it for 11 years.
That's old. That's an
Yeah.
old
Dude,
show.
they
For
were
a
one of the
podcast,
first.
It's a long time.
They were one of the first ever live podcasts. They built a studio for it, and it was like a 50-seat, maybe 100-seat theater, Smodcastle Studios.
But the live audience is starting to dwindle.
Yeah.
They're having a harder and harder time.
And have you
selling
been to the
tickets.
new place? Flappers. Flappers.
I haven't gone since.
I'm curious about
pandemic.
something then. What entertaining / non-political podcast does our other special guest listen to? Crispy. Do you listen to or is there any sort of regular content you listen to or consume? Yeah, so tech, camera tech.
Like what?
I mean, there's if you're talking like just
You gotta get over to that side more, buddy.
I mean,
I will move the camera to look at you. It doesn't matter where you
Hassan's on
sit.
Twitch. National Rational is a Canadian YouTuber. Secular Talks like a YouTuber. It's just mainly like independent people who they're straight up. They tell you what their biases are, so you get more.
Okay, so we said non-political, and you went completely.
No, but that's
political.
pretty much all I listen
Okay.
to. Like,
Okay,
I
that's fine.
don't do
That's-
like if you're talking tech, like I just go to you guys for tech, right?
I don't always.
just-
Oh yeah, imagine. I'd
you're
love to
talking
review some
like-
high-end
There's
candy.
Yeah.
camera tech that I just listen to. Otherwise, it's like Jared Polin. You've
Okay.
probably
Yeah.
seen.
Okay. All right.
Zalman listens to Rojogan, of course.
Head of Pixel is pretty good. But
Yes.
they're kind of more biased towards like Sony side.
I don't see those guys as Sony biased. They're
Most
pretty
of
fair.
the one guy does Canon video, but that's pretty much it.
Jordan Drake.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, the video guy.
Yes.
Video guy. He's pretty fair. I like him. He's funny.
He's fair, but he's more skews more Canon. The rest of them are Sony.
I mean, he loved the Panasonics.
Yes and no.
No, I'm on the. I like him because he liked one time on Twitter. I asked that guy. I'm like, hey, I have this Panasonic G7. What's my sort of end stage lens combo that I should go with that could basically do everything with one purchase? And he said, get a speed booster and get the Sigma 18 to 35. And I'm like, perfect. And I literally use that for everything. And now I've even brought it over to my new camera that I got to replace it. It's been the best $500 for a lens that I've ever spent, because it looks like everybody who's watching right now is looking at us through it, and it looks awesome.
You got that suggestion from YouTube?
Twitter. But it was from a YouTuber who responded to me, and his job is reviewing cameras.
It's funny you brought that up because I was listening to the WAN show and they made a great talking about what if YouTube just went away? How much knowledge would just be lost?
That'd be
Just be lost forever.
Without YouTube?
Yeah, what if YouTube right now, let's just say
Yeah.
for some reason Google just said, oh, no, we're not going to pay for the
Yeah,
servers
servers.
and storage anymore.
Oh, dude.
Imagine how much. Get out.
oh gosh.
Get out.
I do learn a lot of stuff on TikTok.
But still, like, but I mean, 15, 16 years of just uploads and knowledge and like of
Tutorials.
human collection history
Yeah.
would just be
The
lost.
random
It's
Indian
crazy
guy
how much
that
is on
has
there.
the answer to your tech question.
Yeah. It's true.
Have you
It would
got-
be crazy.
Have you
Yeah.
And it's
a lot
going to
of
happen. It will happen.
I mean, eventually, yeah.
They
something
will
happen
shut
to
the
Google.
servers down.
Man, everything will just be lost.
Nice. All right. So then let's move on to some tequila rose. Best served as a chilled shot. Do you care to mix it? I'll mix it with. Oh, no, that was my sister.
We have so many of these little cuppies.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot. She likes me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks just like strawberry. Oh my god. It's so thick.
I'm not joking. Her name is Christina.
The fakest sister name.
She was in the wedding party. She was probably. I'll pour him for Joseph. He's pulling up.
Pulling out. No. Yeah.
Joseph's in the driveway.
We're out of Tequila Rose now.
No. Huh?
Oh no. No, it's fine. We're not out of Tequila Rose.
Oh boy, is that?
It's thick.
That's good.
So Zalman mentioned Fighter and the Kid, Bad Friends, and Joe Rogan, and I've tried to listen to all three of those podcasts as long form podcasts, and I can't do it. Those podcasts, I believe, live very well in clips, but not in long form infamy, I guess. I don't know, like. But do you listen to the Ralph Report? Do you listen to Babylon? I listen to Ralph Report every time I'm in my car. Yeah.
My main. Oh, geez. Of course, the girl would ask that. She's all, "Do you listen to murder podcasts?"
Yes. Okay. Wow, you're a nerd.
Olga, can you get Joseph, please? Yeah.
We were supposed to be drinking purple drink, and you brought out the.
He got here literally right now. He's Tequila Rose, baby. Take Joseph down there too. So you get to now you get to be off camera, Chris, because Joseph's gonna sit there next.
Oh,
to him.
don't spill.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's what plastic cups are for.
What mic
They're
is
filling the ocean.
What mic is not working? Matt, can you do a check real quick? Your red mic. Yeah, okay. Double check that it's on. Let me see the mic. Bring it over here, please.
Oh no. We have
Check,
production value.
Check. No, it's not working. It turns on, but it wasn't. Yeah. The black one is working, I think. Shoot.
Benaki. I mean, no.
Check. Check. 1 second, you guys. We're gonna figure this out.
No.
Just hang on to the black one for now.
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me see. No, it's not working now either. I wonder if it's the receiver. The receiver's right there. It's the thing with the antenna sticking out of it. It should have like a blue light. That. Oh, it's fine. Flip the switch one way and then back the other. Okay, let's see here. Check.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're back.
I don't
I don't know. That's weird that it turned off.
That was probably a mad echo I gave them.
Oh no. It's
Thank
thick.
you, Ryu.
All right, Joseph. What's up? Our actual producer has shown up.
The interim producer is setting aside now. We have producer, co-producer.
Co-producers. He called himself a producer. It's locked in stone.
It's done.
All right, so now
what?
Springtime for Hitler.
Whoa.
I put a square on the bar.
Oh, ew.
Can we get a napkin?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Just in time.
This is called Tequila Rose.
Tequila Rose.
And it does. So I have a buddy that hangs out in my stream called Pixel Puns, and he's from the UK. And we were talking about GTE, and he was like, "Oh, you got to try this. This is my go-to shot when I go to the bar." And he said it's about £3.50.
We know how much that is.
Yeah, which is about $5 US. And this is what he gets when he goes to the bar. And he said it tastes just like strawberry milk. He said, if you can get it, try it for your show. And I said, okay.
Oh,
It's supposed to taste just like a strawberry milk.
the mic stopped
So
working again. I'll figure it out. Matt,
Yeah.
Well, let's just try it first, and then I know what to do down there. So, all right.
All right, so we're going to try this
Just
for
cheers.
Pixel. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Everybody has one. And it definitely just tastes like strawberry quick.
Yep.
Yeah, not even a kick. I don't taste the kick.
All right.
That's fucking good.
Matt is set.
Yes. and it's thick like Pepto-Bismol.
Matt is secondary tech guy right now, so that's good. So basically, unplug the white cable that's in the back of the camera. Actually, Crispy can do it, and plug it into the receiver, the wireless receiver, and then flip the switch off and then back on, please. Yeah, I was charging it earlier, but maybe the battery's not holding a charger. Flip the switch on it off and then back on.
On and off and then back on.
Okay, and
What do you think,
all right,
Olga?
Mike, do a mic test, Matt, or Joseph. Didn't pick it up. Did the light come on that, Crispy? Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
See a light.
Wow.
Joseph
Our
arrives and it
podcast
just
is
goes
quickly going to shit.
Not the
All right, I have power
We're
now.
back. We're back.
We're back.
Check again, Matt, real quick.
Yes, I think we're good.
We're good.
Yeah. We have mics now. Good job.
No, something worth noting that I just realized that makes Matt and I more co-producers.
Yes. Well, and khakis and a dark sweater.
And it died? Why does it
Wow.
keep dying?
I don't know.
That's not good. I know what to do. Hold on. All right. All
right.
I'll figure this out.
Put a
One
BRB
second.
screen on. We're going to fucking do technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
Wait, we're not muted all the way. And we're back. All right. Technical difficulties have been resolved. Let's go.
Too
All
far
right. So
away.
we're here. We're gonna try a
Too
drink.
far away.
You are? What's the name of the drink, Crispy? Chicha morada.
Purple corn.
Purple corn. Oh, you have the other one over there. Why did I sound like Randy Savage at that moment?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Check it out. This is made from corn husk. Corn. Just corn. Just corn. Made from corn. Purple corn.
Corn husk.
Purple corn drink.
Yeah, it's corn mash.
Non-alcoholic. Not yet, at least. Oh, he has something. He has something to say.
You made non-alcoholic corn bash?
That's what I grew up drinking, so Helen usually likes to try this kind of shit.
Corn juice? I don't. And why is it purple?
Because the corn is purple, idiot.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes more sense.
I'm going to spill purple corn juice all over my dick. Did you just say I shit on my dick?
That's what I heard, too. I heard you shit on it. He's going to speak to it toothless?
That is.
What alcohol should we add to it?
That's what we're trying to find out.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, I thought about putting liquor in.
Just vodka, more than likely.
What do we got down
We know that's going to be Matt's answer.
Jaeger.
Jaeger? Oh my god.
Jaeger.
Gross. It wouldn't change color.
Jaeger bombed the corn mash.
I want to drink corn water and have a bowl of pozole.
A glass of it and drop a
Ooh.
shot in.
Ryu said if I wanted to drink corn water, I'd have a bowl of pozole.
That's true.
This one is for
What? Oh no.
who didn't get one? Oh yeah, she gets her own pour. Here you go.
Is it supposed to be cold or hot?
Cold.
Is it cold, Helgi?
It's cold.
It's been. He brought it cold. It's been in the fridge. It should be cold. Oh, there you go. One more.
It smells like Kool-Aid.
Am I running out of those?
We're now out of disposable cups.
That was the last one. Oh no, there's a few. This
Smells
one's
like
for the homies down in
Kool-Aid.
Nashville.
It's the knockoff Kool-Aid. That's what it smells like.
Is it sugary?
All right, cheers, chicha morada.
I'm more scared of this one than the Tequila Rose.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now
It's Kool-Aid.
It is just
You're
Kool-Aid.
lying to us.
It even comes in a Kool-Aid packet, by the way.
oh, there's a little echo.
Mm-mm. It's not homemade. It comes in a packet, and he mixes it with water. Yeah.
Wait, Jesus.
What? What?
So this is homemade?
How? Where's the
He
packet?
made it.
Where's the packet? Give me the packet.
Oh, yeah,
I wanna see
we
the
got to
packet.
show the packet.
Yes.
The packet's in the house.
Ah, damn it.
Go get the. Good, thank you. Give me this packet.
It looks like a packet of Kool-Aid with corn on
Oh yeah.
Good. We have to have Matt read the brand of the packet.
it. Oh, no.
Yeah, you have to say it out loud.
Oh, no.
There's no backing down. Mix that with a can of Beholder.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fruity stuff goes with vodka. Yeah.
Grape vodka.
Wait, where's the vodka?
Grape Sky vodka.
You just gotta start pouring into there. That'd be funny. Oh,
All right, so we got vodka.
wait, we gotta let Matt read the packet. Open your mic. Open your mic.
Narita Frutismos. Juan Hugo de Fruta.
Fruta.
Chica Morada.
It looks like barber cleaning solution.
That's just because of the holder.
Yeah, the barbicide.
Yeah.
I don't think it says
There's a lot of ingredients. Yep, that one.
What's the ingredients? Corn? Sugar?
1% corn.
What? Yeah, 1% is not enough. How much corn did you put in this? How many percents?
Let's see. So citric acid,
Yeah. Duh.
xanthan gum.
Xanthan, yeah.
Where you said someone take Crispy's Latino card.
Oh.
This isn't Mexican.
It's not.
I know.
Yeah.
Not Peruvian.
What? The Peruvian just told you it's Peruvian.
This was made in Argentina.
Okay, whatever. Same continent at least as Peru.
I'm struggling with the other ingredients here, though.
Next door. All right, so I mix mine with vodka.
Let's see. Who else would want a little vodka in theirs?
What's that fake
No,
sweetener in
Joseph
Diet
said
Coke?
no, it's
Aspartame?
Aspartame? Yeah, aspartame.
There's
is
aspartame in
here.
it?
I'm assuming aspartame. Aspartame? Yeah, aspartame.
Does include sugar.
Oh.
There's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, you could taste the sugar for sure.
Something extract. Koala?
Oh, that's an animal.
Koala
Is it?
No.
malodextro extract.
Animal extract, imagine.
No, malodextrose.
Malodextrose.
Sugar
Ah,
extract.
yes.
Did you put
Naturally
vodka in
occurring.
yours?
No, I'll try a little bit.
Natural, I don't know this word. Edulcorante?
Eloquente. That's an animal.
He's just gonna say it every time. That's an animal. That's an animal.
I don't know. What do you think? I don't know how. I
Is
can't
that with
read that.
tequila and either mellow yellow or squirt? This
Ooh,
tequila.
Tequila, yeah.
He wants to
But
make
I
it a
see very
cocktail.
little corn in
3
there. That's for sure.
ingredients.
Yeah, it's 1%, idiot.
Hold it up in front of the camera. It has a pretty good focusing distance, right there. No, right there. Oh, it's blown out though. Go closer to the camera. Right there, a little over that way. There you go, right there. No, there it is. There it is. You're good. No, that worked. It was just a little blown out, but that worked. Thank you,
Thanks,
Crispy.
Crispy.
We're trying it with vodka now. Cheers. It tastes the same.
Dude, with vodka?
Dude,
It literally tastes the exact
it did
same.
nothing to it.
Yeah, that's a good mixer. And I put a decent amount of vodka. in it.
I put a splash, and you put a lot, and we
Yeah.
had the same answer.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like it's gonna dye my whole mouth.
We're gonna
this color.
we're gonna turn Crispy into an alcoholic.
turn him into. Have you heard him on Friday Night Siege?
This would definitely turn your shit green.
Oh my god!
100%.
Why green?
Because food dye always turns your shit green.
Purple turns your poop green.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's why when you
Is this a parenting thing?
No, have you not had the
yeah.
Death Whopper from Burger King?
No.
It like when they had the Black Whopper.
Oh, right, the Wednesday
Yeah, it
Whopper.
turned-
right?
I learned from the Black Ice Monster slushies.
Oh yeah,
I had a lot of those and a lot of
the Black Eyes Monster slushies.
the Black Ice. Yeah, from Wild Lich King.
Yes,
That's
Oh,
that's
it's such a
good.
good
It's
flavor.
good with vodka.
yes.
There you go,
Good.
Crispy.
Congratulations, Crispy. You win.
You're gonna be like, "Hey, Mom, come here."
Thanksgiving's coming up.
There you go. Now you know what. Now you know what to do. Just spike it. You can't even tell. I'm telling you. Even if you just put like a little bit, and everybody just drinks it throughout the night, it wouldn't
And that's with crappy
it wouldn't
Smirnoff.
overload them.
Mhm.
I said, and that's with crappy
Yes.
Smirnoff. Put a smoother vodka in there.
Crappy
Yeah.
Smirnoff. He says that's just like standard.
Okay, fine. Put some like Belvedere, a
Oh,
bottle of Belvedere.
We
in there.
already can't taste it. What difference is
yeah.
the higher end goes gonna
Yeah,
do?
fair enough. Costco vodka it is.
Kirkland.
That-
Can it Kirkland?
The Kirkland vodka is actually really
It's
good.
good.
The Kirkland American vodka gives me headaches, but I haven't tried the French one.
They have a.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
there
the
was French vodka.
The Kirkland French vodka is the one that's the knockoff of the Grey Goose. It's in a smaller bottle.
I've been
than the
drinking
American
Sky.
one.
Sky
Yeah.
for some reason has gone not belly up, but like their prices, like just a normal bottle is $9.99. Sky high.
Oh boy.
we drink New
Matt,
Amsterdam.
Matt, when he speaks, point the mic at him.
I go for like the quality to price ratio.
We do
Right
New
now it's
Amsterdam and we do
Sky.
Tito's. That's the vodka in our house. And New Amsterdam might be gin, actually.
Well, it started as gin, but they expanded into vodka, which makes sense because gin is like vodka but with more things in it. Yeah, exactly.
Botanicals.
hmm But Matt, FYI, when Joseph speaks, you have that microphone has a very short capture distance, so you got to point it at him, or just take it from his hands. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So vodka and we found
He's a Malero.
We found a solution immediately, which is great.
Yeah, we're going to test all these alcohols until it... okay, well, we're done.
Now Crispy can leave. He has the siege itch.
He wanted to leave before we even got here.
Yeah. Your siege buddies is on the way. The carry is coming.
No.
He's talking to you now.
What? Okay, have fun.
Sweet. And then you're gonna bring him with you for another episode. And that's when you're gonna get in on the vodka and the chichimarron, or morada. Sorry. Bye, Crispy.
He says, no, I'm done with that.
No, I was going to the tequila.
Oh. Oh, we can finish it. Do you want to finish it? I like it.
Turn
Yeah.
your mic on, Matt. You guys are
You didn't
tough.
like it that much? Oh, I dug it. Maybe.
Yeah, it was Crispy that couldn't get it out of his brain. Remember the overactive imagination.
Did you already drink your vodka?
No,
Holy shit.
Yeah, you guys are swapping out.
Yeah. He doesn't like being on camera. He likes being behind the camera.
He's behind the cameraman, as I so eloquently forgot. I hung out with him there too.
Everybody was in this room was at his wedding except for me. At Joseph's.
I thought you were talking about me.
Yes, Crispy shot it, did he not?
Yes, he did. He shot your wedding.
Yeah, I know about that.
Him and Wayne. I said it earlier. You didn't.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, okay. All right. So maybe between you guys, you want to figure out the next topic because now.
Yeah, Joseph already had it.
Oh, okay. So screw Matt's topics.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
We definitely want to get to Matt's
All
topics.
right. We'll try.
So, Brandon, I think I was sitting up there with you. Can you recall
A month
where
ago?
yeah, a month ago. We were
That
talking.
was at the
you know,
end
we
of
were
the show.
getting-
Yeah, where we made moments. You guys were talking about the moments we create.
Yeah, the moments we create, with games, and then we got into like LPs, like actual record
Yeah.
albums, and physical copy of the content and media that we consume, and then. So, just to backtrack a little bit, Matt, the main topic was about gaming backlogs and how we got here. Like, we went around and talked about all the number of games we have in our backlog, and who has like 300.
I think I have more.
Yeah, if we're gonna talk about backlogs and Matt's here, that's the topic for the rest of the night.
Yeah, Matt has the biggest backlog. Matt taught me how to backlog.
Give me a quick second. Let me get the total.
We got it on stream that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ARB.
All right. Matt will be back.
Matt will be gone.
Take your phone with you. Look up your backlog as you're walking. Make it a productive walk.
Oh my God, Chris. That's what you sound like.
You should wait.
All right.
I mean, you can continue with your thought process.
I'm trying to get Matt up to speed.
Yeah.
though,
Oh.
you know what
Okay,
I mean.
okay. So then, with that said, let's move on to another drink real quick.
Hold on. I'm still on my drink. No, bring it out.
Bring it out, he said. Oh, right. All right, Joseph, you're gonna enjoy this one.
Does anybody else close one eye when they chug something?
I don't really chug stuff, so yeah.
Oh. I'm still a giant child.
So I have a drink right here that is from Mexico. It's called charanda. and
Charanda.
It's not a tequila. It's made from sugarcane. It's so essentially it would be Mexico's version of rum.
Yeah.
So it's
And we know you'll just drink it straight.
yeah. So we got to hook them up here. Yeah, we have the I have small glasses.
Yeah, but we're okay. Well, you do you.
Yeah.
I was just not going to give it to him in a plastic cup because it's a nice drink.
Yeah, but
Everything else we've been drinking is pretty shit.
Caballon, right there.
Well, that's just for him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I have more. Look, here's three.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. This is called Charanda desde 1953 Oro El Tarasco.
Dude, they had the craziest restrictor lid on it. I would get one drop holding it like that, and it was terrible. And I was fighting it to
Oh,
get it off.
Christopher Yee's here. What's up,
Oh
buddy?
shit! What's up,
Christopher
Chris?
Yee, we could dedicate these to you.
Yeah.
Welcome
back.
I'm gonna take this stupid mask off right this second because it keeps wanting to go into the drink. Christopher Yee, this is El Tarasco.
No, that's the brand. It's a Mexican alcohol called charanda.
Now, do we sip this or do we chug
It
this?
doesn't matter. It's tasty.
Because I know that
Don't get
that
too
Joseph's
fucked up.
gonna.
He was here that time, by the way.
Oh, when we got fucked
Yeah.
episode 2.
Yeah, I don't know what episode you're talking
It was our lost episode. What's up, Yee? How you doing, buddy?
about. They must get sloshed.
So
Let's see. Matt will want some too. But
too bad he's not here. Too bad. Fuck.
what?
I hate all of you.
Perfect.
All right, so that's for Mateo.
Probably don't remember that episode. Oh, I mean,
I remember everything about that episode, and it was not good. Matt, this is yours.
I remember waking up from that episode.
I don't remember waking up, dude. It's that one. It's El Tarasco. Yes,
For
that's
this
why
one.
we
This-
have
this-
it.
So
yeah.
this is a Mexican liquor that is
Liquor.
made from sugar cane.
Salud.
Whatever you want.
Wow. Holy hell, dude. Oh, he just pounded it like a man.
He's a vodka man. Y'all be safe.
That
gotta drive.
instantly gave
Right on,
me.
dude. Thanks
Oh yeah,
for
we all
coming.
get Ubers and stuff.
No.
Gave me instant heartburn. It tasted great, but instantly burned my insides.
Matt's
Matt's
still making
struggling.
face. Joseph, I want Joseph thoughts now.
Yeah.
He's getting it figured out. He pounded a man. I said, were you? You
Oh,
need
no.
to clip that. If you guys get too cold from the AC blowing on you there, let me know. It's just that I was overheating over here, and it takes a lot for that to get over here.
Yes. No, dude, I walked. So I work overnights, but I work from home. So my AC is always set to 69 because I'm a fucking child. But I've been like in my room, it's nice and toasty and like me. And then I walk outside to smoke, and I'm like, and I'm like, I can't bitch because I've only wanted the cold. And now I walk outside, I'm like, I gotta do this.
You're in your 69-degree air conditioned room, and then he walks outside to 68 degrees, and he goes,
Outside, I want to say
complained-
it's been like
I
45.
complained every single day during the summer.
Yeah.
So it's like, even like, because I work nights too, it's like, I'll be like shivering and like, nope, not going to complain. I wanted this.
Yes.
I was begging for
Mhm.
this.
I did.
This is what I get.
I did recently become a sock boy, though. I started wearing socks at home. At home, I never wear socks. And now I bought up a 12-pack of socks, and now I wear socks every day.
The barbarian has upgraded.
Yeah.
Okay, so to answer your question, Steam, I have, I don't know how many are unplayed.
Okay, wait. Form your thoughts in just a second. I want to know Joseph's thoughts on the drink. Let's see. He's getting his thoughts. It's such a good sipper. I put this over ice. It ruined it.
Totally. I can already tell you right off the bat, adding water, like, a couple drops of water
Yeah.
or ice would absolutely, like,
It took away all its flavor.
it would break it down
Yeah.
too much. Yeah. No, it's
He's
good.
just gonna prove it. Watch.
It's good. It's very light. If I were to guess, and I think I remember seeing you shared a picture of
I
this
did.
in the chat, right?
Yeah.
It's 35%.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, it tastes exactly like 35 proof. Like it's not quite, in terms of like strength, like not quite a traditional whiskey or like a rum.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's pleasant. It's very easy. It's a very easy sipper. But yeah, I like it.
It's got some sweetness to it, which is it comes through immediately, and you don't. I mean, you can talk about alcohols that are distilled from a sweet base, and they never taste sweet properly. This does.
Instant fucking heartburn every time I drink it. What the fuck?
He's gonna complain about instant heartburn and then continue to eat flaming hot chips.
Hot Ruffles. We also have
Thank
a
Joseph.
food treat tonight. We probably shouldn't eat it right this second,
Yeah.
but we do have it. We might actually save it for after stream because it's going to be too dirty, I think, to make.
Yeah.
But we have the El Gordo's pickle kit,
Pickle kit.
and I opened it pre-hand.
Okay. Thank you. Love you, beautiful.
So it comes with
Wings.
wings. Do you want a wing?
Want some
Matt made
wings?
them. Matt made them. Take a wing. It's really good. So it comes with squinkles.
Los esquinkles. If you guys haven't had esquinkles, squinkles are good. These are.
It
really
comes with fruit by the foot. It comes with Gushers in a cocaine pouch. It comes with obviously the pickle.
pickle
It comes with Takis,
Takis.
and it comes with chamoy and tahini. Oh no, try it. Oh no, we already had one. Thank you. And it comes with chamoy and tahini. So, shout out to El Gordo, not a sponsor, but we would love to be in chats with him.
Yeah.
That dude he makes the best snacks. The other day, my wife and I were driving on a street.
One of us was gonna say it.
What?
He said, "My wife."
My wife, every time. My wife and I were driving on a street, and we saw a black van coming towards us, and it had a big orange roof, and we're like, "What the fuck is that? That's stupid." And I was like, "Oh, I bet you it's one of those all-American plumbing vans because you see them, they're blue and
Yeah.
And it comes by us, and it's Mitchie's El Gordo,
Yo.
and both of us looked at each other, and both went. And we had a really good laugh about it that we were both so excited that we saw that El Gordo truck on the street.
Imagine it's all, bam.
Yeah. It's good times. So yeah, we saw it on the street in the wild, and I thought it was really cool.
All right, let's pick up with Matt's with the topic.
Yeah.
Joseph, Matt.
So
was
Joseph,
talking-
can you please refresh us? You were talking about gaming backlogs and who has the biggest one. I think I refreshed us for you.
You keep blocking my view of him with like literally your hair just. Matt, camera on. There you
There
go.
it goes. I had 386 on Steam. I don't know how many are unplayed though. And then I think between everything else is probably another 120, 130. But then I pay for Game Pass, which is $489. So
Whoa,
it's
what?
It's probably between 980 to 1,000 total games at my disposal at any moment. Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here, Matt. I really wanted Matt here last month because he's like the perfect candidate for like this type of topic. So, like, what are your thoughts and your feelings about having a gaming backlog that huge? Like, do you not care? Does it bother you? Do you have aspirations to one day possibly make your way through all those games, or at least a certain amount of them? Like, what are your thoughts about that?
I would say 60% of them will never get installed on my computer. Now, granted, like a lot of them, I don't mind adding stuff to my collection, knowing that I'll never play it because like maybe one day I will.
And I
Maybe
mean-
one day my daughter will go, "Hey, I want to try this." Okay, we'll download it and try
I
it.
love it. It's inheritance.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
I
about the only inheritance our kids
Well,
are
my
getting.
Steam account's one of the originals.
Yeah.
Like I made my Steam account the first year you were able to make Steam
Same,
accounts. It's
same.
been
Yeah,
around
did
forever.
I? Did you hear? Hold on, sidebar. Did you hear about Steam saying that you cannot pass your games down? They made a statement
They
that
won't. Yes,
they made a statement that said you cannot pass your Steam account down to your kid.
they won't help you. They won't help your kid recover your account for However, I gained my account
Dick move.
through Humble Bundle back in the day. It used to be awesome. You pay one set price and they'll give you 10 keys. So, well, I might as well just add all the
And
keys.
what was
What
cool?
am I supposed to do? Just let them sit.
What
and
was
not do
cool about
anything with it?
Humble Bundle? The one set price was not a set price. It was pay
You pay
what
for what
you
you
want.
Correct.
So you could literally pay $0 and they would let you download
And they'll get
everything.
you the one key,
Yeah.
but maybe you pay $10
And you get 5
of
or
the
6
five
keys.
games that are there. Maybe you only want 3. Well, for $10, it's still a bargain. So fine, now I got. 5
I don't think
games.
I ever paid more than $5 for a Humble
Yeah.
Bundle and got
I
the
did
whole
those
thing.
a lot, and then Amazon Prime. If you guys have Amazon Prime, highly recommend linking your account to the Twitch account, and then you get free games everywhere. So this month alone, you get Mafia Definitive Edition, BioShock Remastered.
Oh, you got BioShock Remastered?
Damn.
Tomb Raider.
All right.
I didn't know that.
Anniversary,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Don't care.
There's just all Super Meat Boy.
I already have it.
There's all these games well, they're just gonna give them for free.
Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna take them.
Yeah.
So I have no reason to not have these. I might as well add them to my account if it's something.
Agree.
Now,
Big agree.
However, on the flip side, if it's something I'm going to go out of my way and spend money for, then normally I'm going to install it and I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
I have very few games.
If I
that
pay
have
more than
bought-
$10 for a game, it's with intent, and I'm gonna at least
Correct.
try it.
Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, then that means that Matt is like Thanos collecting all these games here.
Oh no!
Just freaking.
And like I said,
All
I
right.
have Game Pass, and it was funny because I was actually just talking to my neighbor today about Game Pass because he
Talks
has
to his
kids
neighbors.
too. One of them is in I think 8th grade, and then he has that's the same age as my kid, and his older kid, wants to start experimenting with new games. Right now she plays a lot of shooters. But there's so many different genres, so many different games. But one thing he gets frustrated is he buys games for his son, who's 6, and he'll go and spend all this money on a Switch game. Switch games are not cheap, and then he gets all excited,
sale.
and they never go on sale. And so he'll go and he plays the game for an hour and then never plays it again.
Oh,
And it's frustrating, and I 100% understand. So I was like, well, here, on Game Pass, you have a library of almost 500 games, kids games, mature games, teenage games, like games all around, shooters, builders, sports games, everything. Your kid can then go and download and install whatever you want, and if they don't like it, who cares? It's just part of the subscription. Uninstall it, try something else. You have nothing to lose. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't have those aren't my games, but I do have access to also that library. And then if you want to get into cloud streaming, between Amazon streaming and Microsoft cloud streaming is probably another 200, 300 titles. So
Whoa.
like PC gaming is awesome if you know how to do it, like 100%. Like
You're min-maxing it, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel
100%.
like-
so. Yes, I have access to a lot of these games, but I really don't buy many games anymore.
I
A lot of
feel
the
like-
games I want to play is actually.
We got-
on
I feel
Game
like
Pass.
PC gaming is like a hack almost.
And we got a major PC gamer in the chat right now, Jam and Jordan.
What's up,
Welcome.
Jam and Jordan? Thank you for the compliment on my hair. It means a lot. I like my hair a lot as well. But I feel like PC gaming is the hack because I have a Switch and I've bought games for the Switch. And they're either $30 or $60 and they never go down. But with PC, fuck, dude, like the amount of games I have that I'll never play because they were a cent or $3 or I have such a library that I'll never have on the Switch.
Like what? So, I mean, like I said, most of the time when I do go out of my way to buy a game, but there are times like a Steam deal. Ace Combat 6 was $3.99.
What's Ace Combat? Is that the top-down plane shooter?
Jet game.
It's like a jet game.
But is it top-down? Like kind of like Ray?
No. It's more of a
aerial, like kind of like Aerial Fighter,
Yeah.
where you're in the
sure.
cockpit.
Jet aerial
You don't
combat.
have to be in the cockpit.
You can do, I guess, a trail cam, huh? Like trailing
and it's
camera.
also in between simulator and arcade.
Maverick.
They have a Top Gun pack, but whatever. Like the game, the game came out like 4 or 5 years
But
ago.
for $4,
for $4,
Sorry,
Yeah.
Top
it's
Gun
like,
Maverick.
I played for like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
30
$4
minutes
is
for
worth it.
$4,
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
I did,
So there are times where I will pick that up. I'll go out of my way, but for the most part, like I don't think I spent $60 or $70 on a game. I don't remember the last time I spent $60 or $70 on a game.
huh?
I don't.
That's
remember.
that's a
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah. When was
When
the last time you paid full price for a game? You know, Joseph?
Huh?
Does an expansion pack count?
Maybe those of you in chat can also pitch in.
Yes,
When,
yeah.
Because the new WoW, not the
No.
new WoW, but the previous new WoW, I paid full price for.
I don't know.
That was the last game I think I paid full price for.
Live service is hard to like quantify that in the same way. What standalone game was the last one you paid full price for?
Man, that's hard. I mean, nowadays.
I know. Doom Eternal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had a good aside of Doom Eternal. A fellow streamer and friend of the show, Luke Force.
Yeah, Luke.
Luke Force streams every Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. to about 8 p.m. on his stream, and he just started Doom Eternal. Or no, he's doing an all Doom playthrough from original to the newest one.
Yeah.
And he's mad at the Hello Kitty-ification of Doom. Like,
Like
they
with
add
the
it in
little
Fall
balls.
Guys, so like they add like the Doomicorn and they add the
Oh, I see.
Like
but
the
but that
cuteness.
all exists outside of the game. That's other
yeah, but
games.
he's mad about all the cuteness that Doom is being accrued by all
So,
these sidebars.
They accidentally made that problem themselves.
They did.
Yeah, by releasing on the same day as Animal Crossing.
Yes.
It's kind of a thing.
If you don't know, Isabella from Animal Crossing, she's a little golden dog. She is canonically in a relationship with the Doom guy
it's a weird
from
thing.
Animal Crossing.
It's a weird thing because of the release date.
They released on the same day, and then there was a bunch of fan art that Isabella and the Doom guy were together, and then the two game companies were like, "Yeah, fuck it, they are," and they all said, "Okay, let's do it."
It's a total Barbenheimer situation.
Yeah,
Realistically.
yeah.
CG Shorty actually pitched into the conversation. The last video game she spent full money on was Cyberpunk.
Oh,
For me.
rough.
So the
Rough.
last
I
one
enjoyed it.
spent-
I still
the
have to
last
get
one I
after
spent
it
full
got-
price on
I played it
was-
immediately. It was fine.
So the last one I spent full price on was actually in the September God of War Ragnarok.
Ooh, how was that?
Okay.
I'm still playing it. It's fun. I love it.
How many hours do
now,
you have in
granted,
it?
It's not a new game. It's just finally came out to PC.
Hmm.
Before that, which I've gone through a lot of games, but before that was last Christmas when I got a $100 gift card for Christmas, and I bought Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
Oh.
that is probably the last game I paid full price for, to be honest.
And I bought Star Wars Jedi Survivor for when I went over the road.
How do you find that out?
Purchase history on Steam. But like I was showing Joseph, I have a lot of purchases since then, but everything else has just been on stuff like that's on sale.
Oh, okay.
Where's
Those
the
are the
purchase
last two
history in the
games.
apps?
Your account.
I'm in my account.
Okay. I don't know.
Do you see guide him
Okay.
through
Your
it?
top right, account details, view purchase,
Purchase
history.
history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joseph, do you have one?
Honestly, I can tell you I have not paid full price for a game in well over a year, so I can't remember.
Okay,
You know-
I think I know what you paid full price for, but it's not. I don't know if you want to count it. It's full price that I think he paid for because I bought it right after he recommended it. Quake 2.
Yeah,
I mean, I bought that. That's what I was going to say.
It-
My last full price game was Pico Park 2. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That was my mindset.
Yeah.
was-
But AAA game from 20 years ago?
I was
AAA game
thinking-
from 20 years ago?
Yeah,
It's
but-
quick
and
too.
it's been- and it's-
Scribbling.
But here's the thing with that one is they remastered it and they added stuff to it
Correct.
too. So it's like they. I know, but like I'm just saying, Joseph couldn't remember. I jogged that memory maybe.
Yeah, you did. I mean, but honestly, I wasn't even considering that
Oh,
because
okay.
of the price. It was such a. First of all, it was a a remaster, which is it still
May not count.
doesn't really count.
Yeah.
And plus, it was a bundle. It came with 5 different versions of Quake,
Yeah.
which was awesome. And it was $10. Like I don't really consider that.
That's fair.
I found
paying
out the
full
last
price,
game that I bought,
So.
and I don't know if it's AAA. It's Super Giant Games, and it's definitely an indie game, but it was Hades 2.
Oh,
And I put 80 hours to that game.
that's as AAA as you get for that genre.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's a
Yeah.
roguelike, so every time you play is different, and it's all about the Olympians, and that was the last game I bought. But I would say Quake 2 would count for your AAA game, because 25 years ago, it was
No.
a AAA game. It was the end-all
$10.
be-all game.
It was $10.
I bought Quake 2 pack for $4. He paid double what I paid.
As long as you get an hour of enjoyment.
I didn't even get.
That is a
I didn't
cheap
even
hour
get
of
25
enjoyment.
minutes.
How much is an hour at Topgolf?
You would know.
Yeah, it depends on how many people you have, but like,
$4 for a
yeah.
game, even in an hour, yeah, it's a bargain. Now, what about you used to play Stalker, right?
Yeah,
So what about Stalker 2?
I haven't bought it.
Are you?
I don't know because I actually still have an unplayed download.
I have
of-
it installed.
Huh?
I have it
You
installed.
have it installed already? Jeez, you don't even know if you're gonna get to
Game
it. Wait for it.
Pass.
yeah, Game Pass.
I don't care.
But that's the thing. It is
I'm like, ooh, game-
I'm sorry.
I'm
but
gonna
Game
install a
Pass
game I
is
don't know I'm gonna
the greatest
play.
$17 a month you can spend. Get rid of Netflix and get Game
So
Pass.
here's the funny thing you
But I
bring
love Netflix
It's
because I'd never watch it.
because I
That's my point.
I watch the WAN show all the time too. And somebody asked like, what's one of the biggest benefits of PC gaming in one of their merch messages? And Luke said, hands down, Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And then the follow-up question was, do you either of you guys have it? And both Luke and Linus answered no.
I got jaded on Game Pass.
Yeah, same.
There was a game called Liza P, and it was basically Dark Souls, but you were Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Wonderful game.
I hated it.
Oh, well,
I tried it.
okay. Well, I loved it.
I didn't enjoy it. I played it for, I don't know, 45 minutes.
Oh.
I normally try to give a game 45 minutes to an hour to see if I'm going to
You
like
didn't even beat the first boss?
I don't think so.
Well,
Because, once again, if I don't enjoy the
do you not like
mechanics-
Souls-like games?
No.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
You're
that
gonna
is
fucking
one,
hate it.
so I'll be honest, that is one thing I have regret, and I wish I would have refunded it, was Elden Ring.
Elden Ring is so good. And
I paid full price for Elden Ring.
And
when
it's
it
the
came out.
easiest-
I bought into the freaking hype.
and it's the easiest Souls-like game you'll
Yeah.
ever play.
Yeah,
I love it.
I have it, and I wish I would have refunded
Oh
it.
man,
It's-
I think you should give it another shot.
probably will one day,
With-
but I
with
have
Brandon-
a library of games to play.
I will play with you. But no, going back to before we press on with Game Pass, I was told by Beard and Hat, which is another one of our streamer buddies, he comes into our streams. He said, "Oh, Game Pass is only $1 for 3 months." And I said, "Cool. $1 for literally infinite games." Essentially. So I downloaded Liza P and I downloaded a couple more. And then after that 3 months I had forgotten all about it. And then they charged me $30. And then I said, fuck. Okay, well, I missed that one.
Half a AAA title.
Yeah. And then the next month came and they charged me $30. Then I said,
Full
I
AAA
never
title.
financially recover.
I made $60 for 5 months of Game Pass. And I said, I'll never buy it again.
No, hold on. I want
Yeah, go for it.
So, again, this is why I love the fact that Matt is here and why I wanted her last time. Matt and I, although we are good friends, as I am with you guys too as well, Matt and I are complete polar opposite when it comes to
Types of games?
no, I would say management and how our outlook on games and purchases and things like that. Matt is on one side of the spectrum about, hey, I only have to pay this amount and get access to these hundreds of titles. Sign me up. Me, on the other hand,
Whatever.
I'm the kind of person where if I have too much choice,
You won't do anything. I'm
it's-
with you.
It's very hard to focus.
That happens to me at work. I get too much stuff. It's just decision paralysis. What am I going to work on?
Yes. I get that all
Crap.
the time. So you guys don't know this, but I'll give you a little look behind the curtain. I run 4 YouTube channels. And I'm not going to say for who, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant, but 4 YouTube channels. And I'm constantly having to publish videos for this one and 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 this one. And like there's some times that I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I don't know what's going on because there's too many decisions to make for which one needs the content now. And it fucks me up all day. And I'll end up I'm like, I'm going back to bed. And I'll fucking go. Decision paralysis fucks me up.
I can't do that at
I
work.
can tell you how I manage it. So, like, I have 2 different computers. One computer.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I manage it by working harder.
I have a laptop and a desktop.
I also have a laptop
My
and a desktop.
desktop has 4 terabytes of space.
Oh.
My laptop has 6 terabytes of space.
What?
So
What
I have-
what kind of
I-
bass backwards thing is that?
I have a lot of space to download these games.
That might
And
lead into the
every
parenting
few
topic
weeks,
later.
I'll go, you know what? I'll never play this, uninstall. I'll never play this, uninstall. All right, let me put this one. And I'll have a set list of things installed. And basically it's just, you know what? What do I feel like playing? What sounds fun today?
Yeah.
Instead of just giving myself 2 games. Yeah, I have a list. But I'll know after a few weeks, like, you know what? I haven't played this. I haven't turned it on, whatever. Uninstall it. Oh, you know what? Game Pass. Call of Duty just came out. Install. Stalker 2 just came out. All right, install.
Buddy,
I tried to help.
we're good.
I like being able to, like, because with my limited time of playing, I like being able to go, you know what? This sounds fun. I already have it installed. Let's go.
Yeah.
And now I'm ready to go. You know, I don't actually stress because I have too many choices.
Yeah.
I like having a bunch of choices. Just because I have a list of, say, 450.
Oh, yeah.
70% of them don't interest me whatsoever. But where I look at it is, because the argument I can say about Game Pass is $17 a month isn't cheap.
That's so good.
Right? However, Call of Duty, I'm the weird guy who I'm the reason they keep making campaigns. I love the campaigns. Sadly, I don't have time to go be a sweaty nerd and play multiplayer anymore.
Dude, I will not touch Call of Duty anymore. I was talking to my
wish I
drummer
could.
about it last
I
night.
enjoy it. I
No.
wish I could.
No, you don't.
He's
You
like,
enjoy.
wish
You
I
enjoy.
So give me the rock.
You enjoyed 10 years ago Call of Duty when it was super fun and awesome. Now, if you don't have fucking hours to invest in whatever the new movement fucking meta or bullshit
Well,
is,
that's the thing. I wish I had the
No,
time
you
to
don't.
do
No,
it.
I
Look, whatever.
still enjoy it the way
I
it is.
enjoy the campaign. I want to be a superhero for 6 hours, and then I uninstall it. I don't want to go spend $70 for those 6 hours. So with the subscription, I was able to go. I download it. I play the campaign. It is now out of my library. I don't have to worry.
You're like, I got that out of my system.
have you gotten to that point where you delete something from your library and then decide, oh, I want to do it again? Oh, well, I mean, it still takes time though, so you don't have it installed. So you can go-
That's
you
the
can
thing.
go-
He
With
used
internet
to have gig
speeds-
internet. He used
I
to
used to
have
have
gig internet.
gigabit internet, but I still have 500 megabit. Oh no, like
Yeah.
third world country.
500 gigabit, he said.
Even at 500 megabit,
full.
you download a game in
Megabit.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So even if I have regret deleting it, oh no,
Yeah.
and
It'll come
download
back.
again, and then I go to the bathroom and come back, and there it is. It's ready to go. So no, it's not that big a video.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, Joseph. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. No, I just wanted to add a comment that I'm with Matt on the Call of Duty franchise. I'm in it for the campaigns, honestly. But I will say the only multiplayer Call of Duty I still play a round or two every now and then is Modern Warfare, the one that came out. What was it?
2008. Oh,
Yeah.
20. Okay, so yeah. The
Yeah.
updated version of the.
Correct. Yeah.
But that's the reason that I actually very much enjoy Warzone still, because Warzone, even though I don't have multiplayer aspect in that version of the game, I get that feel in the battle royale layout of the game, and that's great. I still enjoy it very much when I can play it, but now it's just like I'm gonna sit down to play a game. Siege tag.
Yeah, we love Siege, and it's the most infuriating fucking toxic game on the planet. And I rage quit at least once a week, like literally rage quit Alt F4. But for Call of Duty, me and my lead singer Scotty used to play. I think it was Black Ops 3. I would say we only played Nuketown.
Scotty doesn't know.
We play that song live, by the way. But we play.
Does it say I don't know?
No, he just says Scotty doesn't know. Either way, we played Nuketown Tactical, and it's the most fun thing ever because it's one-shot headshots, and it's not as goofy as Call of Duty used to be, but it's only Nuketown. And I say only Nuketown, but that's in every fucking game.
That's like the worst map to play for you.
But it's so much fun because it's instant dopamine.
Sure, it's also instant Alt F4.
No, because nobody spawn peeks me.
Yeah, but
Spawn
you
peeking pisses me off.
But you just die immediately at
Yes.
spawn. How
Yeah,
different is that?
but you're playing team deathmatch, so you respawn.
Sure.
The idea of okay, so I'm gonna get a little siegey here for a second. The reason Siege pisses me off, and if you guys haven't played Siege, it's a tactical team shooter where you have teams of 5 infiltrating a base or a lab or a house, and you have to go defuse the bomb. Everybody, I think, here has played Siege or knows what Siege is.
And then one guy's yelling at you what to.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow. The reason I get mad is because people inside the house that are only supposed to shoot you once you get inside the house will find an area that they can pixel peek you from when you spawn. So you spawn in and get shot in the head.
When you're not supposed to.
And you're not supposed to. So you wait 5 minutes to load into this map, and you load into the map and get shot in the head, and then you have to wait. You only get 1 life. There's no respawn.
And want to know, this is what's interesting to me about that is like, I just think about my old days of gaming, and I go, oh yeah, I would die and have to wait. In Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't hear anybody complaining about that in the modern day.
Yeah, but it pisses me off because, like, you're playing this tactical team shooter. Like, you're a specific part of this team, and you spawn and you die instantly, and then you have to wait 4 to 5 minutes for the next round, and you're like, well, why am I even fucking playing this game? So after it happening 2 or 3 times, I'm like, well, Alt F4, I'm going to go play Isaac.
This is why Battlefield is way better.
Well, because you instant respawn.
They just should have. 3 and 4 just need to be remastered. Call of Duty already did it. They set the bar.
2042 is garbage.
Yeah.
Like they spent so much money trying to fix that game.
What was
I feel
it?
like we're like diverting.
Battlefield 2042.
Battlefield 2040. That's
I
the
agree.
latest Battlefield.
Battlefield 4
It just
was
horrible.
the top tier.
No,
I loved it.
You like 3 more, right?
no, I loved 4. I probably have the most hours in 4.
4 is so
but
much
I
fun.
have to say, the top notch is Battlefield 1.
No,
I
no.
think that's-
Disagree.
I think that's-
Disagree.
One?
Disagree.
World War
No. Disagree. And hold the
As
fuck
a
on. Hold the
company-
fuck on.
Okay.
The top tier, if you're not counting the newer ones, is Battlefield Desert Storm, which is an add-on to Battlefield 1, and it was so much fun. It was
No, it wasn't.
it was fan made.
Talk about you mean
Oh,
Battlefield 1942?
That 1942 Desert
Battlefield 1
Storm.
is a game.
Oh, you're talking about I'm
He's
talking
talking about World War One
talking about the
Battlefield
World War
1.
Oh no, I'm talking about Battlefield,
Original.
1942.
and then they made Desert
So, yeah,
Storm, and it
Battlefield
was so
1942,
much
Battlefield-
fun.
Vietnam was
So,
fun.
2042.
Vietnam was like an add-on to that too. Even though it came out as its own game, realistically, it was
Well, it had a
barely.
different graphics engine.
Sure, but I think barely. Like,
I think I had a lot of fun in Vietnam.
Vietnam was
Chinooks
funny.
carrying tanks underneath.
Yeah.
them.
Yes.
Whatever.
Dude, the
Battlefield-
helicopter combat was choice.
Now, the reason I'm saying Battlefield 1, even though I think my favorite is Battlefield 4, I think DICE put the most love into Battlefield 1.
Graphically or gameplay wise, or how?
Everything.
everything.
The story, the history.
Nobody plays the story of Battlefield.
No,
Matt
no,
does.
the history
Oh.
of the game. How many Battlefield 1, how many World War 1 games can you really think of?
Call of Duty.
World War
Call of
One.
We made it World
No,
War
they
One.
never did.
Yeah,
I'm sure they
Call of
did.
Duty
World War
never
One
made World
is
War
like
I.
the one
It's
World
the
War
least-
that gets the less games.
Well,
World
Korea,
War
but-
Two gets all the games.
That's because World War One was a shit show, and a
That's
lot
the
of
thing.
people died horrible deaths.
But Battlefield 1, like the love and care that they put into that game was amazing. And dude, the graphics on Battlefield 1 still hold up. They are
I don't want to hear about graphics when
amazing.
you're playing BattleBit Theater for fucking 30 hours.
I play that for the gameplay. But Battlefield 1, I
the
I
gameplay.
think Battlefield 4 is my favorite. But Battlefield 1, I do think that was DICE's top pinnacle. Like
Battlefield
it's
4
amazing.
was so
the
choice.
trailer alone. That is it's the highest watched Battlefield trailer of all time.
Really?
100%. You pull that thing up, man, when they played Seven Nation Army by
Oh yeah, that was a good
the
one,
Glitch Army remix.
dude. That trailer was badass.
Dun,
No,
dun,
no,
dun, dun. Dude,
Okay,
that trailer
was awesome.
still gives me chills.
100% awesome.
The way that they matched the music, dude. All game trailers after that copied that.
Yeah.
The way that
yeah,
they
yeah.
matched the music to the cuts of the
Even
gameplay and stuff.
TV, even movie trailers started
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
Where like just like and it's
Yeah.
like now that is gunshots in every
Dude,
movie
okay,
trailer.
so an aside to this is I'm so sick of trailers going quiet remix of semi-grunge song from the 90s. And then blah, blah, blah. Like every fucking trailer in the past 2 years has been that. But Battlefield 1 trailer, I do remember it with the 7 Nation Army. And it was
Now, one of the reasons also why it was so good was because the Call of Duty one was so bad.
That year.
yeah.
Yeah, that's when Treyarch and Infinity Ward split up, and Treyarch
Infinity
became the
Ward.
main developer.
Yeah.
Well, it's just we were kind of sick of future stuff.
Mhm.
There was a lot of movies that were coming out, a lot of sci-fi futuristic movies, a lot of games were futuristic, and we were kind of burnt out at that time. Now it sucks because it's all like Call of Duty, that game was probably starting development 2-3 years before.
Oh yeah,
the trailer came out.
easily.
You can't predict the future.
No.
It was just bad timing on Call of Duty's part, and Battlefield was just at the right place, right time. It just dude, that shit.
It
smacked.
hit.
It hit.
Yeah.
100%.
To me, Battlefield 1 just didn't hit the same. But it could be that I've never been a big fan of period shooters. Like World War games, I never cared for them.
Well, I mean, I can tell you the reason why I'm a big Battlefield fan. So the reason why I hate Battlefield 1 the most and I love Battlefield 4 the best is because of the mechanics of the shooting. Battlefield 4, you can learn the recoil of all the guns. All the guns have predictable recoil. Battlefield 1 all has unpredictable recoil. The is random.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much you play, how much you practice or whatever, the recoil. So if you grab an automatic weapon on Battlefield 1, the recoil pattern is not realistic to how that gun actually shoots. So like a normal, Battlefield 4, you grab an M249 light machine gun, and you can kind of practice when the drift goes up and kind of drag your mouse down. On Battlefield 1, you can't do that. It bounces all over, unpredictable.
And here's the thing is that actually kind of makes sense because like when I dug around a little bit into the history of Battlefield 1, a lot of those guns were prototypes.
100%.
They did not exist in actual combat.
The game would be very boring if it was just bolt action guns.
Yeah.
So they really have, but they are all real guns.
Yeah.
They eventually became real guns.
They
Yeah.
might only built 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, but they were
However,
real.
they did exist. They did their homework.
Which was the Battlefield that you could choose the shotgun innards, like the bullets? Like I remember you could choose birdshot, buckshot.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
the Fleche.
Yes, dude, that was so
4.
cool.
That's
3
gotta
and
be
4.
3 and 4. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was like
4 and 3 were really the same.
Yeah.
game, same engine
But,
and everything. 4 should have been really like an expansion of 3.
Yeah.
But they just kind of blew it up. Like the
But-
graphics
but-
engine were the same.
But
like,
they took away something I liked. Battlefield 3 had squad deathmatch. No, I think more games need to do squad deathmatch, especially if you have larger crews.
4 had it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
100%.
No, guaranteed it
Guaranteed.
didn't. I looked for
Joseph?
it.
Are you talking about so there's multiple squads, right?
Yes.
So it's like 8 squads of 4.
Yeah, up to 4.
100%
yes.
it does.
No, I could never get a game going.
You might not be able to get into a game, but it
But it-
exists.
No, like it never. Squad deathmatch wasn't a game type I could ever find.
Wait one.
Producer is producing.
I asked Joseph to do it, but
Producers
yeah,
are producing.
being able to pick the type of ammo I put in my gun was really cool for Battlefield. I thought
Yeah.
that was really cool. That was the first time in my gaming experience that like,
and then
oh, you want to use this shotgun? Well, what kind of ammo would you like to use in the shotgun? And I was like, cool.
eventually Call of Duty does it, and then they're like, nobody like, oh, it's the meta. Damn. All right, fine. Nobody touched it then. All right, nobody touched it then because I only ever played it ever in Battlefield 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at one point, like we weren't big enough to play it, so literally it was 5 squads of 2 that we all did. So it was just like teams of 2 running around everywhere.
That's hilarious.
And it was like a really good time back then. You're off, Matt. You're off. There you go.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 was my favorite, but I mean, I probably had the most hours split between 5 and 4.
Battlefield 4 blew me away.
Yeah.
I love 1942. I love Vietnam. I love Desert Combat. I like Battlefield 1. Did 2 ever even exist? It had to have, right? Then why did they go from 1 to 3?
Battlefield 2 was like Desert Storm.
Didn't they
was
go to
like Desert Storm.
Battlefield 5 right after Battlefield 1?
So in the order, you got 1942, Battlefield Vietnam. Then you have Battlefield 2142, which is futuristic.
yeah.
That's when you had like mechs.
Yeah,
I
really
hated it.
enjoyed the Titan mode.
Mechs.
So what you had to do is it was kind of like Conquest, and you had to secure missile silo sites. Those missiles then shoot into your spaceship and knock down the shields. Then when your shields get knocked down, you launch into
You're
like
such a
space
nerd.
pods. And you launch into these space pods and land on the ship to try to take over the ship. It was the most amazing thing ever. And they tried introducing it in Battlefield 4
And it just didn't
in
fly.
the like naval assault or expansion. Or
I remember
whatever,
that. Yeah.
And you land on the aircraft carrier. Now that's the biggest problem with Battlefield 4 is the expansions. Let's say you bought 2 of them, you bought 3 of them, I bought all of them, whatever. You don't have the one, so like we play and now you're out. That was the biggest thing.
That was the
4 had,
genius. That was the genius of Call of Duty as well.
Yeah.
Is because they said, hey, if you don't buy all our map packs, you can't play with your friends.
Uh-huh.
And so you literally had to buy all the map packs.
But the thing was, like, map packs are only $5.99. Expansions for Battlefield when they were coming out were almost $30,
Yeah.
$20. So that was a big problem with Battlefield 4. Eventually, at the end of the cycle, when you basically just bought
They just allowed
Battlefield
it. Yeah.
4 Ultimate Edition or whatever, then the game really got great. So they added that aircraft carrier mode, but nobody played it. Not a lot of people bought the whole whatever expansion.
Yeah.
Look, whatever. So you have, what did I leave off? 2142? Then you had Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2 was like 1990s, like Desert Storm. Like it was a modern at the time, like a modern.
Modern enough.
Battlefield 2 at the time was the largest Battlefield game. That was most people's favorite.
Oh.
But however, that was when I had the least amount of time. I think Battlefield 2 was the one I played the least because I was in between like Xbox and PC.
Which one was the one that was console only? It was all. I mean, I guess it wasn't necessarily all of them before Battlefield 3. Oh, you want it?
I thought he was giving me a water. He's just
I'll grab it for
he
myself.
just hold it in front of my face for himself.
I don't know.
No, there was
Console?
there was one that came or was it Call of Duty? No, yeah, it was Call of Duty. Call of Duty 3.
Well, you also had Battlefield Heroes.
Yeah, that
Remember
was
that
cool
one?
for a little.
No, what was the Battlefield one where you were cool mercenaries?
Cool.
Because that was the coolest fucking
Bad
Bad
Company.
Company.
Yeah.
That was
Bad
the
Company,
coolest
Bad
fucking
Company
game on the
2.
planet.
Those are great single player. But Bad Company 2.
Single player? What?
Yeah, a Bad Company
The
2 was
story on Bad Company was the main thing.
Oh,
was the story.
no, I played with my friends, and it was,
That
was the first destructible environment game that I played, and it was so much
Bad
fun.
Company 2 is
That was the first Frostbite engine.
it was the reason that Battlefield 3 was
Frostbite?
great.
I think it was the first
Yeah,
Frostbite.
I think it was because 2 introduced the destructibleness that became a standard thing in 3 and then all games going forward.
Yeah,
But
the
story-
destructibleness was.
Dude, the comedy in those stories were amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you're like a little spot and you're like talking shit with all each other, whatever. Yeah, so Battlefield 2, you had Bad Company 1, Bad Company 2. Battlefield 2 had a lot of expansions too.
Oh, for
Battlefield 2 is the one I have the least amount of time with, so I can't really.
I didn't even know there was a Battlefield 2 until literally right now. Okay,
then they
so
went backwards.
we have killed the bottle of tequila rose. But we have deviated so far from what what was your original question is what I want to know. Do you remember?
No, it wasn't even a question. I was just talking about the contrast between mine and Matt's perspective and outlook on, our gaming libraries and how we manage them and how we go about purchasing games and, whether one of us subscribes to a service like Game Pass or not. So Matt is on, like I was saying before, Matt is on one side of the spectrum where he's all about, yes, give me the humble bundles, give me the Game Pass, give me the largest, catalog that I can use in my library, and I'll parse through all that content and find out what I want to play. And then, I'll play the game, and if I don't like it, I'll move on and go to something else. So me on the other side of that spectrum, I'm more like, I'm just going to stop buying games, regardless if they're on super cheap, humble bundle, sale, whatever. I'm not going to do Game Pass or anything like that, even though I tried Game Pass multiple times, got, a good amount of entertainment out of them for a short period of time. But I just found out that, like we were talking about decision fatigue, or, just having too much choice. For me and my personality, it just wasn't working out for me. Like I would feel overwhelmed by having too much choice. So ever since I just, put a stop to that, you know what, I'm not going to do the Game Pass. I'm not going to, even when I saw a game I was interested in or was part of a bundle that was a really good deal, I just got in the habit of not even, giving them my $5, $10, whatever, because I would force myself to look at my library like, dude, you have all these games that are good, that got really good ratings.
And you just haven't touched.
You just haven't touched them. So when you really think about it, when you're not really buying, let me retract that. Yes, you're getting a good deal for some good games, potentially games that you really want to dive into, and that will give you a lot of fun. But on the other side of that coin, you're really just buying dopamine.
Yeah.
You're getting a
You're
hit of dopamine.
the king right here.
You're getting,
Actually, the kings.
you're getting that jolt of excitement when you hit that purchase button and you spent $5
For
like,
10 games.
For 10 games, that's worth $200, $300 at full price.
Yeah.
And so I
But
think
you
that-
would never even look at them if they were full.
Understood. I get it.
Yeah, but would you buy them even if they were half off?
But that wasn't the question.
That is the question. I'm asking you the question right now.
No, understood.
No.
Exactly.
Joseph thinks that Matt was a hoarder.
Yes. Oh my God! I've met his mom.
And you stole the word right out of my mouth. I'm not calling Matt that, but that's the word.
We were born to be hoarders. We are video game hoarders. I agree with you.
But see, yes,
Do the clip.
that's what
Clip the hoarders.
society, the gaming society is becoming today is basically a bunch of hoarders.
Yeah.
You're just hoarding.
I'm not buying anything of value very often.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, but on the flip side, I technically don't own any of them.
We don't own any video games on the computer ever.
I mean, I'm saying like I don't have the disc, so I mean, I don't own.
At
any
least-
of it.
at least-
I have a license to all of
At
them.
least in
Joseph
your
and I
case-
had that discussion. I don't mean to talk with you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Joseph and I had that discussion last podcast. Was the tangible moment of I own this. I can touch it. With the video game fucking humble bundles and all that, you don't get to touch any of it.
That was
You have
leading
a
to what I was
license to
trying
play
say.
as long as they keep it on their
Yeah.
server.
Yeah.
It's just basically like, a real hoarder. It's mentally damaging to them for you to take away their stuff.
Yes.
If your Steam library one day just flipped and you didn't have all the unplayed games in your library, you'd be like, oh,
If they
Okay.
if the Amazing Spider-Man 2 from 2004 got removed from my Steam library,
I wouldn't
would
even
not-
notice.
I would not notice. I would not feel a thing. So I don't think hoarding would be the right word, but
it
is.
It is. It's
Because
just-
if they removed your 1994 Ronald Reagan won the presidency newspaper, would you notice?
probably not.
Exactly. Hoarding is the right
But
term.
then,
they just,
if they
just
took
think
it
would
without
affect
telling
them.
me, I wouldn't notice, right?
Exactly.
But then they took it and then told me.
Oh, well,
So
of course.
even if they told me, hey, this game we're no longer going to support, I would still be like,
Okay.
whatever.
My 1994 Ronald Reagan.
I spent $15 on that 13 years
Yeah,
ago.
but your
Like,
1994 copy of Chrono Trigger, you'd be like, no.
However, like I said, I hate the fact that we don't own anything. I hate it. But
I
again,
agree
if they
for the
took
most part.
First game I ever bought. If they took, like here's a good example. What's that World War II off the Half-Life engine?
No, jeez. God.
You know what I'm
Day of
thinking
Defeat.
Day of
Oh,
Defeat.
I love Day of
If-
Defeat.
I know, but if Day of Defeat,
If I never
Valve-
touch it again,
if-
I'd be fine.
I won't touch it again. But if Valve just went, oh yeah, we no longer support it, whatever, we're just gonna delete it. I'd be like, oh,
But let's
So,
get
how's
this.
it going,
But
like-
let's get the aside for the Day of Defeat.
like I understand.
Hold the fuck on.
It
Do you
sucks
remember-
that it would be removed.
Do you remember putting a fucking mountable machine gun in a window and just mowing motherfucking dude?
Oh yeah, the game was amazing. But I'm
It
just saying,
wasn't. It
I
wasn't
was-
amazing.
I
He
was
was the one
half-
getting mowed down.
No, I wasn't. It was, but it was so much fun.
I hate the fact that like I thought I owned that game, but I guess I don't. Now
No,
it's
we don't
gone.
own anything
But
ever.
I would spend half a second and be like, so hey, what's up? So
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
just move on with my
You're
life.
just gonna do sex with your wife
So-
anyways.
You,
I have all these games. Now, if I spent full price on all 386 games, I would have 100% agree with you. But the fact that like I probably only spent full price on 80 of the 386, if that. Like most of them are just keys that were just included in other things. So I don't get anxiety from looking at the
Immediately.
big list. Now, it really bugs me though. Like if I go and spend full price in a game and then I never play it, like Elden Ring, like I said, like that's why I brought up Elden Ring. I have regret. It bugs
shouldn't
me
have
that I spent
That's not the
$60
same-
on that
yeah.
game.
but that's
and
not
I
the same
probably
as like
have
the horde
30
regret.
minutes in it.
Yeah.
It bugs me. But that's the thing. It bugs me.
All right, that's it.
That's the point where you're trying to get like you have a big collection, you're never gonna play them. That is one game that I can think of that like, man, I wasted my money.
I need to.
Go ahead, Chris.
I-
No,
I-
go ahead,
that's
go
it.
ahead.
We need a stream where Matt and Brandon stands like coaches Matt at Elden Ring, just to see. Matt Matt is a very good gamer. So to be like, yeah, and so Matt morphing into the I will crush you like version of himself in Elden Ring would be amazing.
Don't you like about it?
He thinks he's talking into the mic. It's still the side of the mic.
I can tell you the first thing that threw me off is elitist. 60 frame lock.
It's not 60 frames anymore.
Okay, when I played it, it was locked at 60 frames at the time. So that was, like I said, is that a big deal? No, whatever. But it bugged the heck out of me. After that, maybe I took the wrong path from the get-go. See, you know what I'm talking about.
100%.
If you exit the crypt and you go left, you're going to have a bad day. So then I remember I looked up YouTube videos of like the best, starting route or whatever, so you can get the most.
I love the realization. I love the realization. It's just like number one thing when you first start playing Elden Ring: don't go left. Matt left. Like,
but you know what I'm talking. So you know I'm not lying. Like, if you go the wrong direction or whatever, you run into enemies that are too big, and you're gonna have a bad day. It doesn't matter how good you are; you will not defeat those enemies.
If you're good, you won't have a problem.
Okay,
because I'm good and I don't have a problem.
So I'm not.
Matt is letting
But
spell
the
over.
first time I played, I did the same thing as you and went, fuck. And then I realized, I'm probably not going the right way.
So then I looked at videos and like, at least I don't want to ruin the game for me, but I at least wanted, okay, maybe I'm going the wrong way. Let me at least put myself in the right direction or whatever. And I felt like I was working. If I feel like I'm working at a game,
yeah,
then I'm
that
not
game
gonna enjoy it.
does take a lot of, I would say a good 8 to 10 hours of learning things before you're like, I'm confident to go run into this group of enemies.
You would have thought I
And
was.
That's now when I'm limited on time.
Yes,
When I can only
that
play
8 to
for
10
like-
hours is ridiculous.
It's a rough.
You would have thought that I was so basic for the amount of tries. It wasn't a lot. It was like 8. For the final boss in Doom Eternal, the dark, the second expansion, the last one where you fight Ancient Gods tag. Yes, the Ancient Gods Part 2, because that boss is literally a what's the term I'm looking for here? He has a very set thing that he
I've
does.
never played it, so
I know, but I mean, like, I know that people that play games like Elden Ring would have laughed at me for like for me dodging when I immediately knew after he does this, he does that every time. If he's
you still fucked it
If he's
up.
on this stage, then you need to do this set of things when he does that set of things. It is perfect. They do not go crazy with it.
But here's the kicker. I love Armored Core.
Oh.
yeah.
Did you beat it yet?
No.
Then how can you
I'm
love
about
it?
like 75%.
Okay.
But I love Armored Core. Like I've played. I don't want to say I've played all of them. I fell in love with Armored Core on the PS2 ones.
Okay.
So Armored
Oh
Core
yeah,
2,
but the
Armored Core
From
3,
Software
Armored
Armored Core is probably
But it's the
absolutely
same,
nothing
same
like
makers
that.
and
though.
everything.
Yeah.
It's the same idea.
What?
Like, so it's not like I hate hard.
Wait,
games.
hold on.
Yeah.
But okay, From Software didn't make Armored Core originally.
Yeah, they did.
They have been
Same
Armored
creator of
Core
Elden
the
Ring
entire
created Armored
time.
Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I get that that's the current Armored Core. Original Armored Core, was that From Software?
I started Armored Core 2.
Right, Armored Core 2.
and
Was that From
Software.
Software?
Yes.
I believe so.
Really?
It was.
I did not believe that they were Armored Core originally.
Yeah.
I thought it was another studio.
The guy who made Elden Ring, like one of his like passion projects is Armored Core.
I thought that was just current Armored Core. Oh, I didn't realize.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
verify, but I
Yeah,
don't
okay,
think
Did
so.
you know what Elden Ring added
Like
to the
he-
show that nobody saw coming was input reading? So say that there's an enemy that's really hard and you're backing off and backing off and backing off. It could see that the AI could see that you're holding back and trying to heal, and it would punish you trying to heal. And oh my God, was it the most irritating thing on the planet?
Yeah, Armored Core 2, year 2000 from Software.
Oh wow, I
Mhm.
didn't realize that. I never knew. I thought that From Software only made the last Armored Core.
Do you know what game that I played recently? I'd say recently, but within the last 5 years, that I grew up with that I really liked, I didn't know was made by a big giant company. And maybe you could tell me the company if I tell you the name. Matt probably could, but Matt's peeing. Blackthorn. It's a side-scrolling shotgun game for
Nope,
Super
don't-
Nintendo.
Matt's like, I'm gone. Bye. I got to pee.
It was made by Blizzard.
Oh. Oh,
It blew me away.
oh, that Blizzard. That's the Blizzard guy over there.
Oh, maybe you would know Blackthorn was. It was made at the same time Three Vikings was.
Wait, what game?
Blackthorn.
I've never played it.
Is it Nintendo?
Mhm.
Super Nintendo. Sorry.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And it was a side scrolling. You'd walk back and forth and shotgun people. And I loved it before I ever knew what World of Warcraft or Warcraft or StarCraft was. You were just this dude, tight fucking blue jeans and a
Duke
fucking
Nukem over here.
yeah, basically. But it was side scrolling, so it wasn't Duke Nukem.
The originals.
The originals were
Yeah,
side
the
scrolling.
origin- Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the first Duke Nukem I ever played was
3D.
first person.
3D. That's
Yeah,
Duke
that's
Nukem
like the
3D.
third one.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go back and play Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were
Classic game.
this skinny dude with a fucking jet black fucking waist length hair, and you fucking look back and forth and shotgun people. It was really cool.
Huh.
And it was Blizzard. We have derailed the shit out of your conversation.
Did Matt just go take a leak outside?
Yeah.
I kind of have to go.
Now
too,
he's
but
done. Should we BRB?
Don't shake his hands. I mean, nah, it's fine. We'll keep going. No, said
I mean,
don't
I
shake
feel
his
like
hands.
this show's going to start going long.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But if it's going to go long, we could take a PRB break,
A PRB.
if that's what you want to do.
Nah, we'll wait a little longer.
Okay.
Okay.
Pour the fucking cookies and cream.
Oh yeah. Time. Slamsies. I hope you're watching.
I do too.
I tagged
This is
you
for
in
guys?
all the social medias I could find you in.
You're fine. It's
It's-
only half of it. Yeah.
Oh, is it like a mixed drink?
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
I'm good.
it's like
I'm
a
good.
buzz ball.
I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it.
All right, Matt. You're drinking the whole thing.
You don't have to.
Just kidding,
You
no.
can give me whatever you don't drink.
Well, me and
Well, you guys are getting that ready. I just wanted to make a quick comment.
yeah.
So I probably should have stated this in the very beginning, but one thing I want to mention is that there is no right or wrong answer, no judgment as far as like how you go about, buying your games, whether you want to just buy humble bundles or
You're
Yeah.
wrong.
whether you want to buy subscriptions or anything like that. All we're talking about is our opinions about, spend your money how you want.
Yeah.
This is America. Do what you want. That's all good.
This is America. That means that if you're a Game Pass player, you're poor.
Yeah. No, you're not. Game Pass is expensive.
No,
You're not
if
putting it.
you're constantly buying AAA titles, brand new on launch.
I own it though.
Yeah,
I don't either.
he doesn't play with us. 5. Oh,
Well, the first three were
E-Day.
only on Xbox.
What's the,
Well, they can't. Christopher one got.
I hated
Yes,
Gears
or
of War
five.
from 1.
Yes.
Oh, good. Cheers, Matt. Cheers.
Yeah, 1 through 3 was Xbox only.
Fuck.
Then they did.
It's good,
They
but
released one.
fantastic.
On
not what I
PC.
wanted it to be?
Oh, I thought it was great.
But yeah. Anyway, that's the point. That's one of the points I wanted to make is that this is not like a Matt, you're doing it wrong because you have 5 bajillion
Yeah.
games in your library. This has not. It's
We
nothing
literally
like that.
have all
Yeah.
parts of the spectrum. We have
right.
straight hoarder, mini hoarder
Not just
in the
straight-
middle,
not-
and then somebody that just doesn't buy games because of the price. We have all the spectrum
So-
here.
Well, let me explain something. So, I did, like I said before, I was a Game Pass subscriber. Like for a little bit of time, I was that person that would every Steam summer sale, Black
Summer
Friday
sale
deal-
fucks me up.
Yeah, Black Friday deal. Like I would just be like, oh, it's such a good deal. Like I'd be dumb not to buy it, and then I'd buy it and it'd sit and collect digital dust.
Yeah.
because I would never download it or never play it.
Steam gift cards for Christmas. Steam gift cards for Christmas and then winter sale.
Never had a Steam gift card ever.
What?
Mm-mm.
That's what. See, like this year.
My wife just gives me
it's
blowies.
something, well, it's something where like this year. For the past few years, I've been getting a lot of cooking stuff for Christmas because that's stuff that I've been wanting. But now I have everything I want.
And he's
Over
brought
the
that
past
to
few years.
LAN parties.
So now that I have all my
He
cooking
bought
stuff,
he brought these wings that he did really good on.
and for the most part, for my I have a decent I have a good laptop and I have a decent desktop, but desktop price, even parts are expensive. I really want a new graphics card.
Oh wait, 2
Like
months.
$1,000.
It's gonna get crazy.
I know, 100%. But like I'm not gonna ask for that for Christmas, as a gift. So like a good filler is just Steam gift cards, $25, $50, $100, whatever. Like it's something that they can use. And guess what? I can show you my wish list right now. I haven't bought Space Marine. I would love to go play Space Marine. That's a game, but I don't want to. But I don't want to spend $60 on Space Marine.
Yeah.
But
Just talk to Zalman, he'll buy it for you, but he won't buy his damn CPU.
He won't. Zalman, the motherfucker, has promised me the last 3 AAA games. Oh, I'll buy it for you, brother. Oh, cool. Don't buy it. He never buys it for me.
But like my wish list alone, like these are all games that I'm looking at, but I don't want to spend full price on, right? But like, so a game, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Foxhole. Have you ever heard of Foxhole?
Voxel?
Foxhole.
Foxhole.
So it's a game that I've been watching. It's very positive. It came out in 2022, but basically it's like 300 players. World War II game, but not only can you go and play on the front lines and be like a soldier, and shooting and stuff, but the game also needs like support people in the background. So you're trying to move the front line from one side to another, but they need truck drivers. They need
Matt's like, yes.
They need like ditch diggers. They need all these random. Like actually, what wins the game is the support, not so much the people on the front line. I was like, I would sounds interesting.
Say that 90% of games now support wins the game, and support gets shit on.
Yeah, well, okay, Matt. So,
but in this game, like it's like that's what wins the game.
So you know what you're reminding me of right now, and this game style just died off completely. Enemy territory.
I vaguely remember.
So World War II was an enemy territory was a World War II game, the only one I've ever really enjoyed, because if you stayed in the same set of servers as it changed from map to map, you would level up and progress and unlock things. But also the fact that you had to build bridges, you had to build stuff, you had to make stuff where your team can get through to the other team to take them over and win. And then that evolved into Quake Wars enemy territory.
Quake Wars.
And then that just died.
But then other stuff that you guys might not know that one, but Last of Us.
Oh yeah,
I've never played Last of Us.
Really?
It's on PC. But
you say Last of Us?
I'm just like, However,
the
gift cards for Christmas, and you can't tell me that Last of Us isn't going to go on sale for this winter.
It should.
Absolutely.
100%. So that's when I'm going to jump on that. RoboCop Rogue City.
No.
Okay. Yes.
I throw it away.
It's $50, but if it goes down to $20 and I have a gift card, I will play
But
that.
of course, Matt just wants to stand there and be like, chill. I can't think of
Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, dude,
there you go.
For half off and a Steam gift card, I would buy that. Yeah.
You guys see now? You guys are like,
what about? Okay. I only hear about this game, but what about Ghost Runner?
Never even heard of
Ghost Runner Tokyo.
I think I have it. I think I got the code through Amazon Twitch.
Yeah.
I think I have it.
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption finally came to PC.
You haven't bought it yet?
Red Dead Redemption.
I would buy that game full price, and it would be worth every penny.
It's on my wish list,
dude.
And
buy
I'm
it full price.
I might.
It's so good.
But that's the thing.
That's an 80-hour game.
Podcast going good.
I love.
Special guests.
I played it before on Xbox 360, and I would love to play it on PC. But once again, I don't pay full price for it. I'll wait for their on sale. Star Wars Outlaws.
Garbage. Don't buy it. Even on sale, I wouldn't buy it.
Well, it's on sale right now. But
everything I've played, everything I've watched.
I've heard the first few hours are good, and then it just falls off.
For $25 on a gift card, I'll give it a shot.
Balsonic said, "Don't buy it."
Yeah.
Dragon Age Velguard.
No, that's do not buy the new Dragon Age.
People don't like that
because
something about the lore is all fucked up.
Listen, Dragon Age is getting shit on by the vocal minority of Reddit and Twitter, and it's a DEI game, and you have to
oh boy,
say their pronouns right, or else you get a penalty. Shut the fuck up. If it's a good game, it's a good game. You have to realize that everything we read is the vocal minority.
It says mostly positive.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's on my wish list, and
I've heard that the gameplay itself, aside from the DEI and the other bullshit, is not a good game.
I haven't played any Dragon Age.
Oh,
yeah, never.
I've
play Inquisition.
I think I might have it on EA because EA Play is part of the Game Pass.
Yeah.
So I have access to
play Dragon Age 2 Inquisition. Choice.
And then Space Marine. And then another game that I've been watching, it just doesn't have good reviews.
Zalman's here. He missed the whole Space Marine thing.
There's a game called Outpost Infinity Siege. So imagine a tower building game. So like a futuristic tower building,
Yeah,
right? You
yeah.
build a bunch of towers, you got a wave of enemies. Then after you build your defense, then you zoom in and become one of the infantry guys on
Oh,
the ground.
dope.
So you're fighting with the defenses that you built up in like RTS type style. You build your defenses and then it zooms in and you fight as a character.
That's kind of rad.
So you kind of like turn the tide of the game as one
Yourself.
of the normal soldiers.
Yeah.
So I have that. It says mixed, so I don't
Oh.
know. Oh, also Dying Light 2. All the
Sure.
expansions.
Dying
all
Light
that.
is
Right about it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Now that
Space
all the
Marine would be
expansions are out-
super cool, Zalman.
If you want something more, just let me know.
Yeah, Space Marine would be cool, Zalman. I was told it was going to get bought for me, and then it never was.
And Matt also wants it.
That's irrelevant.
And his birthday's soon. Both their
So these are all
birthdays are
games,
soon.
you know, like. But you know, if I get gift cards or whatever, then I don't
Get
have
the
to feel
CPU.
guilty about spending my money on buying these.
Do you feel
games.
guilty?
I
Oh
sure
wow!
do on
Okay.
Elden Ring.
That's a good question. Hold on. Wait. Back it up. For those of you out there with a horde of unplayed games in your library, do you feel guilty?
Never.
Yeah, sure, whatever. All right.
I spend my money on what I spend my money on. Look, I pay my bills every month,
Balsonic, no.
and then after my fucking my bills have been paid, I could buy whatever I want.
I don't think guilty is the right word.
I agree.
But like I said, with the Elden Ring, I do have regret of that $60 could have went towards Ghost of Tsushima. Something that maybe I would spend more time.
I'm telling you, try Elden Ring again.
And
It's,
if I go look at my list, I think there's probably maybe I'll find another one or
That's
two.
it.
But like I said, if I'm going to spend like $60 on a game, I'm going to beat it. Like I'm going to play.
then
all
beat
of it.
Elden Ring, pussy.
So that's what I'm saying. And that's why I like Game Pass because I don't spend $70 on Call of Duty.
Yes.
I just want to play it for 6 hours.
Yeah. When all you want to do is buy the
The campaign.
story. Yeah.
That's all I want.
Brand
I just want the
food.
6 hours of campaign.
And that's another thing that should come up is should you be able to buy the story for $15 to $20 for all these games and just never have access to the multiplayer?
I would like that.
Yeah, I agree. Because, dude, hundreds of people have put hours and hours in.
And on
Yeah.
on the flip side, should you be able to just buy the multiplayer?
Yes,
And people that don't care about the campaign, yeah, 100%. Like
I
wish you would-
believe every multiplayer game today should be free.
the problem though is there's not that. Call of Duty really sticks out
Oh,
to
that's
where
all right.
it's
Your
such a
turn.
big divide.
Your turn.
You look,
Sorry.
he's here. We invited him.
But I mean, but Call of Duty is kind of a unique.
No, but all multiplayer games like that should be free, minus the costume. What are they called? Consumables? No. What's that called? When you buy just costume-
Cosmetics.
Cosmetics.
No,
They
cosmetics.
should be free because they're making hand over fist money on the cosmetics. Just make it free.
Basically, what Brandon is saying here is that any multiplayer game now should absolutely include microtransactions to fund it, so you don't have to pay for the game up front. And
Exactly.
and the microtransactions should absolutely only be cosmetic. By the way,
Agree.
Um,
You could never really pay to win. Nowadays, you
Say that
it
to
doesn't really
Gunbound.
happen. A Gunbound? A fucking 20-year-old game? Yeah. Say that to them. I'm talking about current time, idiot.
RDR. Let's see. Brandon Fu said, "Doesn't Red Dead Redemption 2 have the option where you can just buy online?"
I don't know.
I don't know anything about.
I thought RDR2 online is dead for the most part.
It was dead when it came out.
Pokemon Unite is paid.
But I mean, I
he
can
said
think of-
Pokemon Unite is paid to win.
But I
Oh,
guess I can
that's
think of, like,
current.
there's a lot of bored people that will never play the campaign. Halo, there's a lot of people that will never play the Halo online or Halo campaign.
No.
So there
No.
are a few games that
What
that
was the
would
one
work.
where you played with the skulls on Halo? Like, there was even
I'm not a Halo
speedrunning.
guy. I don't know.
I don't play Halo enough to know.
My point though is all the Halo games have campaigns and they all have killer
But the
multiplayer.
campaigns were also super fucking fun.
But I'm trying to back up your claim of
Yeah.
like they should split it.
I agree.
But there's not that many games that
Brandon?
it doesn't need to be a norm because there's actually
My
not
point
that
is,
many
if it
games that
has
are
a
big
single
deal.
player game, I should be able to buy it
Separately.
separately.
Okay,
I see.
fine, but I'll give you an example that where it doesn't really like Space Marine.
Zalman just actually talking about it. He said Space
Oh,
Marines and Helldivers 2 were the only games recently that
Well,
he had
Helldivers
regretted
doesn't have a
paying full
campaign.
price for.
Helldivers doesn't have a campaign.
No, only online.
Just story wise,
It's only online.
and like it's the campaign
Not
happens in real time. It's
But
weird.
Space Marine
Yeah.
has a campaign and has a multiplayer. But that's an example where like I wouldn't want to pay separate for. I would just give me Space Marine, just give me everything it comes with. Like I said, it's really the big AAA, Gears of War, Halo, Grand Theft Auto.
They make way more money on their
Correct.
stupid shark money than they've ever made selling the game.
Give me Grand Theft Auto 5 for $40.
Give me Grand Theft Auto 5 for free. It's
You're
a
never gonna-
12-year-old game. Fuck off.
If you're never going to come out with expansions, yeah.
What do you
It's free.
think, Joseph?
I don't know, man.
Next topic.
Yeah, like entirely new topic. Or?
Yeah, no, let's just move on. We've exhausted that one pretty much.
We talked literally an hour and
Yeah.
15 minutes on that.
Okay.
I couldn't even tell you what the topic was.
Well, let me just wrap up.
Yeah.
Maybe we can revisit this another time. It's all good.
That was all about gaming libraries, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh my god.
And criticisms of just modern gaming in general.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So anyway, I just wanted to add, before we move on, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I stopped, buying all these bundles and buying these these really good games that are, that are on sale in Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, and things like that because I have PS5 is because I kept finding myself starting a game and then just moving on to another one because I got a really killer deal and I wanted to check it out and play it. And I get hooked on it for a little bit and play it, but not shit because again, another sale or another game.
That's another type of game fatigue.
Yeah, another game came out in Game Pass. Oh, I really played that too. I'm like, you know what? This is pissing me off. I keep getting pulled. Now that doesn't mean I would never buy a new game and finish it. There are plenty of games I've finished, over the years.
Yeah.
And that kind of depends on the IP, I think,
Right.
too. Yeah.
Agreed.
Like games like Mass Effect or StarCraft. I was, from
Yeah.
the beginning from the end. But for all the games that weren't up to that quality, I found myself jumping from game to game. And like I got a Nintendo Switch about a year
Best
and a half
purchase ever.
Yeah, especially for you just don't feel like
So good.
the game. Anyway, one of the games that was on my backlog was a game I borrowed from Matt.
You borrowed a game?
Yes, because it was
Like
on
an actual physical media game.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, yes.
Oh.
So anyway, here you go, Matt. I beat it. Here's
Oh!
the Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
He's finished Breath of the Wild.
Lick it. Make sure it's fine.
Lick
You're
it.
supposed to blow on it. It's a
There's,
Nintendo
no,
game.
no.
I'll be honest.
I forgot. Yeah.
If you lick it,
The
there's
horde
nothing-
forgot.
because they were so small when it first came out. Kids were eating the cartridges. They added a bitterant to the
Oh,
cartridges.
like the batteries. They do that to
Yeah,
batteries,
lick
too.
it. See if it's bitter. Lick it. Lick it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I had it, but that was one of those games.
You beat it?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's dude. I love Zelda. And I never beat that game.
Onwards to Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes, and I own that game. Too.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the new one. Never opened it. I got the collector's edition. Never opened it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the special edition with the controller and stuff?
I November 3rd this month.
Oh, so 17 days ago. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Kat, my
Right,
wife,
I'm not.
bought me a Switch with, because she knows how much I love Zelda. Dude, Zelda 1 and 2 and the Super Nintendo version. And dude, I can't,
to the past.
yeah,
Yeah.
can't get enough of them. And so she bought me the Switch with the new Legend of Zelda. I played it for like an hour and I was like, this game is not Zelda and I hate it. And I've never replayed it.
Yo, open world.
Well, dude, it was like collect these seeds. That was like half the game, and then beat all the temples, and then the Master Sword breaks. Yeah. Like fuck off. The Master Sword is the sword of all swords. It should never break. It broke.
Here, we'll have this go into the next topic of game series that have grown up.
I was about to bring that up too. Yeah, that fits the whole like you love Zelda because you grew up with Zelda.
I did. I could still right now play through the Super Nintendo version and the Game Boy version of Link's Awakening, and no guide, no online, nothing. I could beat them. Metroid's the same.
Dog went F off. Metroid's the same. Yeah.
What about Resident Evil for you?
Oh, Resident Evil for me. We talked about that last time we were here.
Resident
How
Evil,
I beat it on Sega Saturn.
Resident Evil for me is it's primarily Code Veronica.
But how much has changed between Code Veronica and now?
Apparently a lot. Yeah. Apparently Code Veronica was like the last of the traditional Resident Evil games, and after that they started changing a lot of stuff. And then to the point where I played the demo of, was it Resident Evil 7? Right? Where you're just like, no, before Village, I think. And it's maybe you're just like in these weird people's house. That's it. And then Umbrella shows up at the end, and that's a Resident Evil game.
Space Marines 2 is not on Game Pass.
That was such a great game, Sid Solomon. I actually do have to go to the bathroom. I do want to talk a little bit more on this topic.
BRB?
So, but I want to do this. Because I joked about this, and now it's real. There was a sort of a topic that was gaming as a parent, somebody raising a kid. Dog Coin's in the house. He's a new dad. Yeah. Congrats from. You want to hop on the mic and tell him congrats there, sir? Oh well, there you go. Now,
Congrats, man. Welcome to the club.
And so, Brandon and I, as the main hosts, can't really speak on this topic. So if you guys would like to talk for just a few minutes about, I guess, the benefit of laptops and handhelds, realistically what that is, then maybe Don Quinn might hit me up for a recommendation on a gaming laptop soon. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I will be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. These mics are still hot.
Hi, guys. All right, parenting and gaming, raising the gamer. What games and when to introduce and how to balance with also having an active lifestyle. So as my daughters are now becoming 7 and 5, I want my kids to play outside. I played outside as a kid, riding bikes, doing stuff, getting scraped up. But also,
the street lights come on.
Yeah, but I also love video games. So I'm trying to find that active balance.
Yeah.
And then another problem I'm having right now is when to introduce certain games to kids, to my daughters. So like one thing that she wants to play is Among Us. Among Us is multiplayer only, which means I can't control what people are saying.
Factors.
Correct.
Yeah. The outside
So I don't let her play
aspect,
you know.
Right. Makes sense.
So she's still, she's enjoying, like Nintendo games, the Lego games, and I feel pretty happy with her learning those stuff. But I mean, those are like problems that I'm kind of having right now, is controlling games with external factors, but I don't know. It's finding that balance between I want her to play games, but I also don't want her to be stuck in the house and playing games. I also, trying to find that balance of playing outside. So those are, different things that that I've been having right now. So like when are you going to introduce Noah to games?
Probably not for at least, he's a toddler. So probably let me ask you this, because I need some advice. At what age did you introduce games to your, your first daughter?
When they showed interest.
Oh, and so what age was that?
Probably, I think with Harper, it was probably about 4.
So 4 years old.
About 4 is when they always want to hold the controller and do something, but I had to wait at least until they could listen and like have certain instructions or whatever. So like one game that like really got them used to manipulating the controller and certain control and simple things. Mario Kart. Mario Kart has a lot of like, what are they? The handicaps.
Yeah.
So like auto steer,
Right.
auto acceleration, things like that.
Is it like
That-
auto drift or anything?
It's not auto drift, but like you can literally like turn on the certain handicaps and the game will play itself. So, but at least like they think they're kind of doing stuff. The Lego Marvel games. I think they have like between those two kids, they have 140 hours in Lego Marvel event or Lego Marvel Heroes, superheroes. I think it's Marvel Superheroes. It's the first one. They have they have a lot of Lego games, but you don't need a double joystick controls. It's just a one single controls. So like, I guess it's almost like a 2D, 3D type thing. More of a 2D, kind of like a side scroller, but the camera kind of pans around to make it feel like it's 3D. But the controls are simple. Like if I try to have them play Lego Skywalker, Star Wars Skywalker, that is 100% double joystick. One controls the camera, one controls the character, and they struggle with that. So they're still kind of learning.
So they're learning that. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, go ahead.
So I mean, so those are like
Coordination,
games,
coordination with the two.
So those are
sticks,
games that I really like. I introduced early on to really kind of like hone in. Like I miss, it's when we were younger, we had dexterity is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But when we were younger, a lot of the games that we played on, say Sega, for example, were very
very
time sensitive, like hitting the right button at the right time.
Exactly. Or you die and you start all over.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you learned very quickly how to manipulate the buttons and when to push them and things like that. Games nowadays are not really like that.
No, QTEs.
Unless you go out of your way and get those types of games, you know, like Cuphead and things like that. But man, if you put a 5-year-old on Cuphead, they're gonna have a bad time.
They are going to have a bad time, but the art is very 5-year-old friendly.
Correct.
No, even worse.
So I mean, so that's why, you know, like I gave them easier games to kind of like pick up, because also if you know if they just another thing like a 5-year-old will do, they will lose interest very quickly if they keep losing.
Yeah.
If they keep losing and dying or whatever, they won't want to play anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So with Mario Kart, it's a lot easier for them to see oh, I got 10th place instead of they lost. It's a lot easier to kind of like do that.
Tell me, played Mario or Contra, when you fail, did you not just want to like persist and like play until you beat it?
Well, that's all we had.
Well, irrelevant.
Well, first of all, up, down, down, left, right, A, B.
See, Zalman, same thing. My kids hate those types of games. They lost interest because they had to keep starting over. But like, it was different for us because I don't know about you. Hollywood Video, I'm going to rent the game. I have to beat the game within 5 days before I return the game. I have no other choice.
We
did.
Because Nintendo would release games like Lion King and Aladdin that were artificially hard.
Yeah,
so you
intentionally harder.
In a rental
period. That was the whole point. It wasn't Nintendo, but yeah, continue.
Well, Nintendo started it, did they not? Who started the hard game? So you couldn't rent it.
It would be Sega, because Nintendo, you couldn't. I mean, well, I guess you could rent Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo.
Well, I mean, those are Disney games, not Nintendo games.
No, yeah, but Nintendo put the clause in that they had to be artificially hard.
Yeah, no, I just don't know if it was a Nintendo thing.
It was definitely Nintendo or Sega or both that said, "Hey, we're charging $60 for these games, or $49.99 or $59.99, whatever they were."
But they make the console. They don't care about the game.
They 100% cared about the game because they were selling them these, but they were renting them for $5 and beating them.
Yeah, but that would be the game developers who care.
$49.99.
That would be the game developers who would care about that, but not so much Nintendo and Sega. They made their money in the consoles, and they're going to make the money off. Say, if you're Nintendo, the licensing deals on the games and stuff. That's where they're making the money. I don't think they're going to care. It's just game developers in general.
I would argue that Nintendo also had a say in it. Nintendo, Sega.
Because you are right. Like Lion King was one of those games where it's purposely hard. Aladdin, a lot of the Disney games.
Flintstones, the movie game, I rented. I was so stoked to rent it one time. I remember walking into fucking Warehouse Music, which had a rental department, and getting the Flintstones movie game for Super Nintendo.
I don't think I ever played the Flintstones game.
The Flintstones game and Home Alone 2 were some of the hardest.
Home Alone 2, never rented it, but always saw it at like Blockbuster back in the day.
The hardest games that I've ever played, and they were artificially hard, so you couldn't beat them in a weekend.
Now Harper, for her birthday,
What's a Harper?
My daughter?
Okay.
She got it's like a Switch game, but it has Aladdin, Lion King.
Heck yeah, Earthworm Jim.
No,
Earthworm Jim was so fucking.
Sorry,
it was a triple Disney game: Aladdin, Lion King, and something else. But it was the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah,
I had Sega growing up.
Same games.
No,
they were ports. Yes, they were the same games. Look it up. Same games.
I agreed with you.
Especially with Mortal Kombat.
It was completely different, and the Super Nintendo versions are horrible.
Take that.
Horrible.
No, I will punch you in the throat right now.
Aladdin alone, right? Like Aladdin, it's a completely different game. The music is worse. The level design is different. Like I was all excited because I played so many hours of Aladdin on Sega. I'm like, watch this. I was like,
Matt,
what is this?
More than likely is they developed first for one console and then made changes.
Possibly.
Ported it to the other one.
But man, like on Sega, the music and everything was so much better. Like I got this game. I was like, on Sega, you can throw apples. Not on this one. Couldn't throw apples. Couldn't collect it. No apples.
Look up the video.
Couldn't do it.
Look it up.
So, but here's the thing, then, is that could mean too that oh man, you guys, I've been holding on to the thought for so long that now I'm starting to forget it. Super Nintendo, Genesis. Oh, all I wanted to say this whole time was Prince of Persia. For all of it being hard.
Oh yeah, that game was hard.
He's looking it up right now.
That's Super Nintendo.
Oh, and it changed videos.
Hold on.
Get back over there.
You have to go over there, motherfucker.
Okay. So that's what you were. I fucking Google. So now go do a balance thing.
Heck yeah. Zalman Battletoads was
That's
a
what I
really hard
remember.
game.
Battletoads.
That was a rough
Super
game.
Well, they didn't call it Super Battletoads. We called it that. It was Battletoads and Battlemaniacs.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember once playing Battletoads on Nintendo.
So the music was different, but it looks like the same game.
And I was just like, "Oh, this is cool." And I played Super Battletoads, whatever. And I'm like, "This is very familiar. I feel like I played this before, but I never could put my finger on it. It was weird."
What?
When I first
Battletoads Double Dragons.
yeah, that was cool too. That's a different game though. But it was cool just that
Zitz, Pimple, and
Battletoads and Battlemaniacs I played. And then I'm just like, why is this so familiar? And then I realized that there was a Battletoads game on the regular Nintendo. And I just did not remember it, but I did play it. And I just never connected the dots that it was, same.
So one game that my girls and I play, it's awesome because it's 6 players. It's on Game Pass and you can buy it. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Heck yeah.
I love it.
There's a new.
It's a modern side scroller game.
There's a roguelike that I have not bought. I'm supposed to play it this Sunday with my streamer friend called Visions of Splintered Visions. Yeah. And it's a roguelike game where you can play 4 players and every time you play is different. And you get different power-ups for every turtle. And it's like a spiritual successor to
Shredder's Revenge.
Revenge.
Yeah. So that's
You
one
play as
thing.
Casey Jones is Splinter's Revenge, right?
Yeah. And also like
All I
new
wanna do is
characters,
play as Casey
Monda Lizard, and they had expansions,
There's
DLCs,
like
or
a
whatever.
whole dude. I didn't know about this because I guess I love turtles, but I guess I wasn't involved enough in the turtles to know there's like a whole frogs expansion where there's like ninja frogs.
Lizards or whatever, but yeah. My younger daughter likes playing the scientist lizard. But also, like Zalman brought up, on December 10th is Power Rangers Rita's Revenge.
Oh my god, dude!
Same,
we have a mod in all our channels and a good friend,
Mm.
Ryu, Mr. Ryu Dragon. I'm sure you guys
Yep.
have all heard of Mr. Ryu Dragon. He has been fucking clamoring this game for.
It looks awesome.
Year. He keeps showing clips and like we're gonna play.
Oh, I'm
this
excited.
on
I'm
the
buying it. Like
I'm
that is a
buying
game
it
I'm
day
going to
one.
buy.
That's a day one.
Yeah.
It looks
Because
so
I'm going to
much
play
fun.
with my kids, so that's one of the reasons.
Well, we're gonna play with our.
But what's
kids
cool
later.
about that game is it's the original Power Rangers, not the
Yes.
ninja,
the Mighty Morphin,
dinosaurs, whatever. No, the original Power
the
Rangers.
Mighty Morphin.
And so it's a side scrolling, and then at the end of the level, so at the end of the show, what happens at the end of the show? At the end of an
The
episode?
credits roll.
No, before that.
I put my wiener in my hand.
Once they
Amy Jo Johnson.
fight the boss on the ground, they go into the Megazord, right? You go to they go into the little robots, and then they go to the Megazord. So what's cool about this is one thing like we never thought about as a kid, but as an adult, it's like, how do all 5 people control the one robot?
Well, because one had an arm, one had a leg, one had.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So in the game, what it does is you take turns controlling the robot.
Fucking A.
And you kind of root each other on, like, don't screw this up, motherfucker. Like,
Oh,
like
no.
don't. So
this is gonna be so
it's,
toxic.
it's time events, right? And so basically, like to defeat the
PUBGs.
boss, yeah. So like to defeat the
Oh,
boss.
no.
So that's how they end up doing
So
it.
it's your turn on the kids.
However, like man, there's so many little details in the game that like they went all out. I don't know if you remember any of like the little episodes, but there's ones
I
where they
do.
fought like a chicken guy.
Yeah.
But then, and another one, they fought the turtle guy. But it's the same costume, but they just edited it. So in the game, you kind of fight the 2 characters at the same time, or
That's
whatever.
hilarious.
Like there's some like really deep cuts in the game for the original
That's
show.
funny. Do you remember the first Power Rangers enemy that they ever fought?
Was it Goldar?
No. Well, the enemy, yeah, the putties for sure. But do you remember the big first boss?
No.
Oh, it was the big pig that would just.
Oh yeah, okay. It's just a pig on legs and a
Yeah, it was
helmet.
like a giant
yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's just
man.
it's just
I'll never forget that shit.
I'm sure it's in the game.
Oh, I hope so.
All right, so you guys were up there for the conversation about gaming as dads. So, what was the topic that we were about to continue? We were about to get on that.
Games that have gone throughout.
That we
Gaming
grew up with.
series, like
All right.
IP and series.
Let's switch back then.
Push back.
So hard on that. Are you done with that? Are you going to pick one? Oh.
Cool, guys.
Yeah, that was grand as fuck.
I'm glad that worked out.
Well, I mean, I kind of already brought mine up is Battlefield. Like, I've played every single Battlefield. I even went into like all the details of how they've changed. So I've kind of already given like one my big example of that's. Like I said, I own all of them and I've played all.
When are your kids gonna play Battlefield? I'm just kidding. Like that. He's like, All right. So games that we grew up with, and honestly, the one that does end up coming back to me is always realistically it's Battletoads.
Battletoads was so much fun.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that like, and I know that there was sort of a redo of Battletoads a few years ago. I only recently found out about it.
Was it on Game Pass?
But that aside, there has been very little activity in that IP. If you think about it,
You need a knife.
do I need do you have a knife?
I don't know, but your wife asked you, "Do you need a knife?"
Oh right, it pops up over there too. Yeah. Don't send any pictures, Olga.
Please send pictures. Please send pictures.
No, I mean, I guess you wanted to cut the pickle.
Oh yeah, probably eventually.
Yeah. Right on. Okay. Just got remastered. Metal Slug. Metal Slug works.
Metal
too.
Slug is so much fun.
And
Still,
I do too. I still have lightning. Man.
I think we all do. Other than Held, because he's a fucking fool.
I've been Type C for like the last 6 years. Relax. Since 2017, I've been Type C.
Why do you keep getting up? Just fucking sit there for your podcast.
He wants to charge his phone. No, you almost walked into the knife. I know. She had it. She was holding it. Hey, Chew Dog's in.
Hey, Chewy. Dog on the run.
He wants to say hi to Joseph though.
That's because Joseph's awesome.
Right on. Helgi, do you remember Gauntlet of Legends? Yeah. The Gauntlet Legends, not of Legends, just Gauntlet Legends. And it was on, I believe
64.
It's 64, but I believe there was a Nintendo Gauntlet Legends game. Well, it wasn't Legends. It was just Gauntlet, I think.
Do you remember, and I'm sure Joseph remembers too, there was a place at the Ontario Mills Mall called GameWorks.
Yeah.
They had a Gauntlet Legends
Arcade cabinet. Yeah.
And every Thursday it was $6 to go play from 5 in the night till 11 at night. So 6 hours, and you could play $6 for 6 hours. So it was $1 an hour, and all the arcades were free. And we would play Gauntlet Legends for hours. It was so much fun.
For us, it was our older brother Alex was huge on the Marvel vs. Capcom games. Before it was Marvel vs. Capcom, it was Marvel vs. Street Fighter.
Oh, I remember that.
Right, and it's not a lot of places had those cabinets. And we found one at GameWorks, and it was like, yeah, you call your X-Men in, it's cool.
And we would also play another game that probably you guys don't know much about, but it was called NHL Hits.
Oh yeah,
so it was like
like Blitz.
NFL Blitz, but for hockey.
Yeah.
And man, was that fun!
That's funny, and it kind of goes with it. Like Tattooers, they're like, what else can we do Blitz to? Hockey. You have hits. Like. That's the board meeting right there.
Yeah. Done.
There's USB ports on it. You're good. Yeah. That's a fast charging power brick too. It's a USB PD one.
Black.
Orange probably is the faster one, if I'm being honest.
This has spaghetti and...
Oh, squinkles are so good. That sauce, delicious.
Is it?
Oh, man. I'll eat just the sauce by itself. I don't even care for the sweet part.
So do I put the sauce on the squinkles first?
I mean, if you're gonna put it all in here, just dump it all in.
Nope.
Okay, try it though. Seattle still has GameWorks. Nice. Yeah. What's your game you grew up with that just instantly stands out?
Oh, Zelda.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, you know how this works?
It's not even so much like
Man, yeah, that's good.
man, Zelda's a good example because I mean that game has been out for 30, 35 years.
It's
At least.
Zelda,
83?
Metroid, Mario,
83 would make it
So I mean, it's been
41.
out like our entire lives.
Doom.
Doom would be
Doom-
another good example.
Doom
like
is my other
91,
one.
92.
Doom is my other one. Yeah.
I mean, so it's more of
oh,
like-
cool.
see Battletoads.
Wake.
It's an okay example, but there hasn't been that many Battletoads.
That's what I acknowledge that when I said
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Doom obviously came out for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I didn't play it.
And I remember it because it was a bright red game, and it was the first red game that I've ever played. And Killer Instinct was black. You didn't get many colored games. That was red as fuck.
just Zelda was the one doing
Zelda
it back in the
Gold.
day.
Well, that was
Yeah.
for
We-
regular Nintendo.
I didn't know if it's worth, but I think now that it's not worth
Never-
that much.
it's
Ever
not worth
was. No, Zelda. We had a Zelda 2 gold cartridge.
Yeah.
Well, do you remember why the Zelda cartridge was so special?
What do you mean?
What made the Zelda cartridge special?
What
on the,
Zelda?
on the Nintendo?
Because it was gold. What do you mean?
It had a battery.
Oh, because you can actually save your
You
game.
can
Yeah.
actually save your
Yeah,
progress.
that makes sense.
Like that was one of the only few games. That
But yeah,
could do that.
but I remember, and now it sounds creepy, but I don't think it was creepy innate when it happened. We had a neighbor in our mobile home park that had a computer with Doom, and
Oh.
he knew that I liked games, and he's like, "Dude, I got Doom on my computer. You got to come play it."
You want to play Doom?
Yeah, there was never, yeah, there was never anything bad that happened. It was literally just like, oh my god, there's a kid that like shares my interest, and we played Doom, and that was like the first gory fucking game. Oh my god, on an actual computer, I was like, this is revolutionary. And then you look at it, and you're like, oh,
Even when I was little, I remember trying to look at the dead Marines, and then you go to look at something dead. I'm like, whoa, look at that carcass on the ground.
Yeah.
I want to look at the back of it. You can't. Because the sprites were 2D and they would just rotate at you. And I'm like, oh, I'm always looking at the front of it. What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Doom, sure, Quake. Zalman's also saying old school WWF attitude.
oh yeah,
Yeah. And the N64 WWF games were super.
oh no, we went 3 hours.
I had WWF Raw.
I had
on
WWF House
Genesis.
Party.
Damn.
House Party, I think, was after Raw.
Oh my god,
But I even remember like the Raw character. Yeah, Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow, Doink,
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Doink.
Diesel, Undertaker, Lex Luger, Luna Vachon.
Luna.
My
Vachon.
WrestleMania 2000 guy was always a Glacier.
Sure.
Okay.
That was WCW.
Yeah.
No, it was WrestleMania 2000.
I remember my friend rented.
Well, he was a WCW.
Maybe it was in both.
100%.
My friend rented a WWF game for 64, and we're like, "This is as best of games we'll ever get." And then we watched Starship Troopers, and we're like, "This is as best as it'll ever get."
I feel
Oh,
bad
man.
for Glacier. They teased that character
For
I'm
years.
an old school
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah.
fan. They teased him for 7 months. And what sucks is he was an actual martial artist.
And they
He was
couldn't do
actually-
anything with him.
And
That's why he had the kick.
he was
though.
gonna fail. I mean, he was a Sub-Zero knockoff or whatever. He's gonna fail, but like it just sucks because like they teased his character for 7 months during the height of WCW, and he gets debuted, and it's like Frosty Balls just he sucked.
I still played him, and I would get people with them, like on super stupid ass Nintendo 64. Like, all right, my ultimate meter. Hold down A and then move the joystick to the right, and it's like blah, god, pin. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
cool.
his finishing move was a super kick.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
dude, okay, so they almost did the same thing with John Cena. Like they had John Cena for months and months, and they're like, "This is this guy. He's a robot. He's a this. He's a that."
prototype.
Yeah, and like John Cena almost like got shit on like
The Rock.
yeah,
Rocky Maivia.
Yeah.
Rocky.
and they were like,
Maivia.
"Oh wait, maybe
Maivia.
we should do this with him," and it just hit. Same with The Rock.
Yeah, I mean that happens to a lot of these guys. It's like they have to just find their comfortable zone, their niche or whatever. To
that.
finally get popular. We were really going off topic.
Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, we're losing Joseph over here. Here.
We've lost Joseph for the last like 25
All right,
minutes.
Joseph, what's your growing up game?
One of them that stands out for sure, the Metal Gear Solid series. for
Oh
PlayStation.
wow, yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
ever play it for regular Nintendo?
And that's
I did.
It was so good.
and that's regular
I had a-
content through
I
the
had a
years too.
relative. I had a relative that owned it. I never owned the
Ran
original.
mental
one,
health.
but I played it.
Okay, we'll get there.
What's up?
Go on.
Yeah. So I had a relative that owned the original, and I played it, but never, got a chance to beat it, but had Metal Gear Solid on PS1, Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PlayStation 2, and so on, all the way till Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. Matt, by the way, did you beat it?
Yes.
That's how many hours did you put into that game?
Phantom Pain?
Yeah,
A lot.
200.
Because, I mean, I didn't really. Oh, I don't know. I would have to go.
I know
It's
you
probably
did at
about
least
140.
80. At least 80 you did.
Probably.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. I enjoyed the managing.
Why'd you give him the mic?
aspect of
Why
that.
did you give him the mic?
I enjoyed the managing.
You keep
aspect.
giving him the mic and then
And-
losing
and
topics.
building up my base and making sure I had the best crew possible. Like that's what I enjoyed. But I did beat the story. But the problem, however, the thing with Phantom Pain is it's
No, I
not
can't
done.
see him.
The story never ended because yeah, he didn't have time to finish the story.
Right. Okay, I
Anyway, that was mine.
another one that I think Brandon would have said is Mega Man.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
literally
man.
wearing a Mega Man shirt until I got here.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat again.
Arrest this man.
Yeah, Mega Man is probably one of my favorite series. of all
Chewie, where
time.
are you?
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
okay. That's okay.
it's not.
I'll forgive that.
It's not. Metroid is so good.
That-
Not at all. I'm gonna punch you in the fucking head.
way darker.
Okay, all right, here we go. The next topic: impact of gaming, or the impact of your mental health on gaming in your 30s. We have different viewpoints. We have people like Joseph and I who we use gaming as an escape. We work all day. We're dealing with the kids, dealing with family life, things like that. And man, we anytime we can get an hour away to ourselves, 2 hours away to ourselves, we use that as a way to relax. But then on the flip side, we have Brandon and Chris, who are almost forced to play games.
No. Okay. No,
I'm not forced.
I don't want to. Okay,
Let me say
force
this.
is the wrong
He
word.
streams every day. I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm forced to play because I want to play with my friends.
he has to
It's
choose
almost
from
the same.
putting his wiener in his wife and playing video games.
But I don't want to say you have to stream every Friday, but
True though.
it is on your list of things to do.
Sure.
every
Yes.
single
It
Friday.
is a
It
commitment.
is on
We'll
your
put it that way.
schedule to do that.
A
Like
commitment. Yeah.
commitments. Maybe that's a better word. You have
Yeah.
a commitment to games.
Yes.
My
yes.
commitment
where
is
we try to
literally
sneak
every
it
day.
in. Is there a difference of how it affects us? Like, do you guys get burnt out of playing Rainbow Six
Yes.
every single day?
He
Every
does.
day.
He plays it
Where,
every
like-
day. I don't. There's some days I will literally just go, I'm going to just talk to him on his stream and I'm not going to play it. And that's it.
I get roped into playing Rainbow Six literally every single day. And I would say
He gets roped into it. He's the one tagging us to play.
only because I know that if I don't start my stream with Rainbow Six, that when I start playing Isaac, I get people in my chat that are like, fuck Isaac, I hate Isaac, why are we playing Isaac? We should play Siege. So I feel that if I just get ahead of it and say, let's play Siege for a couple hours, that I get the Isaac after and I'm fine.
They're dominating without us. All right, good. That goes to say. That goes to show us.
Yeah.
They don't need us.
They
They
don't
don't
need
need a shield anyways.
El Gordo's pickle, though.
All right, we're trying El Gordo's pickle. Pickle mix. You guys want to try some pickle?
I'm good.
Red pickle? All right. Fine.
It's really good, Matt.
No, I was just going to say, so while staying on topic, this also does tie back a little bit to the gaming backlog that we were previously discussing. So like Matt and I, he just listed off a bunch of, responsibilities as parents and things like that.
We don't
to
have
make
that.
sure- I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying our list of responsibilities is different as parents. So with that,
I can
time,
acknowledge that.
like the free time that we have for being able to escape for an hour or two to play games is limited. That's one of the reasons why I stopped buying new games in bundles and whatnot, is because I was wasting time trying to go through my catalog and figure out what I wanted to play. So I had to put an end to that. Be like, you know what? No, I'm not buying any more new games. I'm going to focus on the ones that I know are good, and play them and enjoy them. And I have been. But I think removing that out of the equation, that overwhelming, backlog of games to like go through and try to figure out what I want to play. I just removed, the act of purchasing new games and just strict focused on what I already own. Now, like when I go to sit down and play for an hour or two, I already know exactly what I want to play and what my library consists of.
Yeah.
Being,
No, it's
overwhelmed.
you save time that way, but like I'm not that far different in the sense that I have things that take up my time. It's just that
It's his wife's
For,
vagina.
for me, it's not as a father. It's just as a guy that's trying to do other stuff at the same time. Run this YouTube channel that brings us all together, and as well as work on content for that. I have a 3D printer. I'm working on stuff that I want to do with that. Like, and then I want to split that like hobby wise with gaming, and then I don't always end up having time for all of it. And so I have to pick and choose what I want to do on any given night because I can't do all of it. I will go nuts if I try to do all of it.
Yeah. And I'm going nuts right now trying to do all of it. It's fucking ridiculous. Joseph, do you, and I mean Matt too, because you do long hours of nothing.
First world problems. Yeah, I know.
Do you, like, in the middle of your workday going, I'm going to play, I know it's not a game that you normally play, but like Legend of Zelda, like, I'm going to go home and I'm going to play Legend of Zelda. And then you finally get off work and you finally get in front of your computer and you're finally away from your kid and your wife and you're like, I'm going to play this. And then you look at it and go, I don't want to play this.
Yes.
So fast. Like I dream, like I'll edit all night and be like, dude, I'm going to play so much of this game. And then I finally get to that point where I'm like, I'm going to play this game.
I amp myself up. I get so excited, and then I score Reddit.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I'm not playing nothing.
I think what's funny about that is that's relatable to almost everybody who works a job.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't wait to go home. I got stuff to do, whatever. Or even on your any normal day, you're just thinking about all the shit you got to do. And you get home and you do nothing.
Yeah.
It's just after 12 hours of working, nothing sounds fun.
Yeah.
Like the entire time I'm at work, I'll be driving, I'll be going to Vegas and back. And so one game that I've been playing, so what I was about to say is with the lifestyle, that's not the right word, but where I am in my life right now, I really get into builders. Anno 1800. Right now I'm playing
Linus.
Captain. Right now I'm playing Captain of Industry. Frostpunk. I keep trying. Not as much as Frostpunk. I did give it another try. But see, that's a good example. I'm glad I did not spend $60 on it. Because I did not fall in love with it like the first one. I didn't just fall into the trap of, I love the first one, I'm going to buy the one. I'm so glad I was on. It's on my wish list on Steam, and it's going to come off because I'd rather just
paper in there too.
Whatever.
No.
That's weird.
But Captain of Industry, it's if you look it up, it's a lot like an Anno game. You start off with few little trucks, and you're building big giant. But the reason I gravitate to those games because I can just go and expand my empire for an hour or two and then save, exit out. But then the entire time I'm driving, I'll listen to YouTube videos of how to do certain things, and then I go home and execute those things and those tips and tricks that I've learned. Correct. So I gravitate into a lot of building games.
Balsonic in chat said, "I'm surprised Matt didn't try Manor Lords. It's on Game Pass.
I have it installed.
You have it installed.
I have it installed on both desktop and laptop.
Can we address this real quick? You said you have a 4 terabyte SSD in your laptop.
But 3 terabyte in your PC.
On the laptop, it came with 2 1 terabytes.
Okay.
I swapped out the 1 for a 2, so I have a 1 and a 2. So
you have 3.
Total.
So you have 3.
3 total on the laptop, and on the desktop, I have a 1, 2, and 1. So I have 4 terabytes total.
Okay, but let me address this because there's conversations I've had with Joseph regarding the fact that having a gaming laptop is just something that probably most people who are into gaming should probably have, especially if you have a lot of responsibilities. If you have a kid,
I have none.
If you can get up and go to your office and play or work.
My office is where I play games.
Yes.
But
so it could be for Joseph too, but sometimes he doesn't make it to his office. And that's kind of the balance that something as awesome as a gaming laptop, if you limit yourself with storage capacity, you might not be able to get to do some of the things you want. And when you finally do have the time to play something, you're waiting for a download. It makes sense.
And storage is so cheap right now.
Yeah,
It's not.
It is.
Not as.
For what I need storage for, it's not cheap.
Video editor wants 18
Correct.
terabytes
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
But a 2 terabyte M.2 for $80 compared to 3 years ago.
Yeah, but I need 6 to 8 terabytes.
I know.
Yeah,
Like I said, for just games or whatever, storage is
Yeah.
it is so easy.
I
and
agree.
cheap or whatever.
and now that we have fast internet, again,
Yeah.
like
That's
I
what
can
I was
delete a game and reinstall a game in 20 minutes and not
And so,
feel.
and that's what I was saying. I have this big library, and I always have 20, 30 games installed. And if I know for a fact I'm not going to play something, uninstall it and download something else. But going back to what you're saying, like I'm known as like the neighborhood dad.
Oh no.
Oh,
Are you really?
Yeah,
that's why
100%.
the games
Every-
either.
No, but the opposite. So like on the weekend, like I'm outside with the garage open. I will watch all the kids in the
While you're playing games.
while I'm playing on laptop in the garage.
Yo, what can I
But
do that
don't
I
get me
can
wrong,
sit?
I'll grill for everybody. I'll cook burgers or whatever. I'll blast music, whatever. I'm trying to entertain the kids. But then once they're off and kind of doing their thing, I got my laptop in the garage, and that's when I get.
He
games
says garage very strangely.
in. garage,
You say it as one syllable.
garage.
He says it as one syllable. He says garage. There's none. It's garage. He says, I go in my garage.
Garage.
It's weird that this gets brought up because I was
Garage,
talking to Olga
garage,
about this.
garage.
Like, do you know what garage is in Spanish?
Garage.
That's the bastard word. But he's right. Most people will say garage, right? That's garage, right? But it's
How would you roll the
yeah,
R?
I'm not really
There's no-
rolling it. I'm not really rolling it. It just sometimes it just happens, but it's garage. No, I didn't roll it that time. Garage. Like that's,
But yeah,
but
go-
it's not that word.
Yeah.
I get that it's not.
I just thought it was funny, and I'm glad that Joseph picked up on it.
But yeah, but that's when I try to get. So like I said, that's actually when I do get my gaming in. Is I get my kids outside and go play, and I volunteer to watch all the other neighborhood kids.
He volunteers to watch all the
So
kids. Yeah,
then-
that's what my molester told me.
So then their parents can go in the house.
He's just doing it to
and
play
have
video
fun.
games.
But
Yeah,
it's
my molester was
way
doing
of-
it to
Yeah, it's
diddle
my,
me.
my way
You.
of playing games, and that's the benefit of having a laptop.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, like, okay, I went on a work trip to Bishop, California.
He did, and
I
he
was there-
streamed on
I was
that
there
work
for
trip.
multiple nights, and not only did I play video games with my friends, I streamed to my Twitch channel while I was.
And how much phone sex did you have with your wife over the computer?
Jesus.
The laugh tells me at least once.
When
The laugh tells me once.
when I do store deliveries, I take my laptop with me because we
Yeah.
have sleeper trucks with power inverters.
Yeah,
And so if I get to stores like an hour early, and then if they take an hour to unload me,
that's 2 hours
that's
of game
2
time.
hours of playing a game on my laptop. So I mean, I take advantage of any little like extra time that I get.
I have a laptop, but all I do on my laptop is play stream. Like I open OBS and I hit start streaming. That's all I do on my laptop. Never
Oh.
have I ever wanted like if I want a mobile game, it's my Switch, dude.
His
My Switch
laptop,
is so
it
good.
only has Intel integrated graphics. It is 12th gen integrated graphics, so it's pretty good.
It's good for what he wants
Yeah,
to do.
but as XE graphics. But as far as like how he uses it, it's just to be the second PC in a
Yeah.
stream setup. It's fine. Yeah.
But I don't have a point for
In an
'Cause I
emergency, you can
play-
play Isaac.
yeah. But my point is that like if I'm in a mobile game, I'm just gonna do my Switch because my Switch is the perfect mobile game device. It's wonderful.
Yeah, so I did that for a while. I tried it. So like I would switch. Switch is a lot lighter than a freaking laptop, power brick, mouse pad, lap board, and everything. A Switch is a lot lighter. But my problem with the Switch, and because I got a Red Dead Redemption for the Switch,
Oh, how bad is that?
it runs fine.
Really?
What?
I would
It's-
assume that was
It's
terrible.
a solid
30
frames.
FPS,
But you're not
yeah.
gonna get 60, but it's a solid 30. But that wasn't the problem I had. It's just the screen is so small.
Yeah.
Wait. Before while she's here, the game brand or game IP that we grew up with. Olga, what game do you remember? What's your game that you grew up with? She said Doom. Okay, I heard it earlier. I just didn't believe it that she would say Doom.
Aw.
She used to play with her uncle. Oh. I try to show her. It's done. She doesn't. Gaming is behind her. Like, there's the thing is, my wife. Yeah, she's retired, but she grew
My
up
wife.
playing. I get apparently Doom, but also Super Mario Brothers, and Mario on the Super Nintendo. I played it fine, just great. I beat the whole game, and then I watch her play it, and she's bouncing through on hitting invisible blocks that I never knew existed and shit.
She
And
knows
I'm
all of it.
I'm like, whoa.
But that's a good example of how Mario has evolved.
Yeah.
Compare the Super Nintendo to Mario games today.
They're not Mario games.
It's completely
I mean, I understand that you're playing as Mario or Luigi or Waluigi, but like to me, Mario is 2D. Yeah, and the idea that Odyssey exists and Sunshine and all like those games are fun. I love them, but to me, that's not Mario.
Looking at the evolution of going to 2D, and then Mario 64, and then what was after that? Would that be Sunshine? On
Yeah,
the GameCube?
probably GameCube.
Sunshine on the GameCube. Yeah.
Wow, all the disrespect for
crazy.
Luigi's Mansion over here.
That isn't a Mario game, idiot.
He's Luigi Mario.
Crazy the evolution throughout our life.
Yeah.
How much they've not changed, but evolved. I guess. Yeah. It's insane. It's crazy.
I agree.
How they keep those games fresh and interesting for all.
And they're not bad. They're great. I love them all. We just played Super Mario Party Jamboree. Fresh new game that was a 25-year-old game.
Jamboree.
Yeah. 25-year-old game that just came out for Switch, and they just redid it, and it's fun. It's great. I love it.
Are you gonna get Switch people? Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
Yeah, getting it
remastered.
Yeah.
Has come out for the Switch.
However, I mean, I ask a different question. Like, I beat the one you just gave me, Breath of the Wild, but I haven't beat
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you.
And those to me aren't Zelda games.
I haven't beat Tears of the
No,
Kingdom.
you're not missing
now, my
out.
problem I still have like 60, 70 hours in Tears of the Kingdom because I just
Making
exploring the
making
map.
shit. Huh?
You can easily just go and beat the game, but that's not the point of it. But I haven't beat Tears of the Kingdom. But if the Switch 2 came out, and if the Switch 2 guaranteed that I'm going to get 60 frames a second on Tears of the
You
Kingdom,
would replay it. Yeah.
I'm going to go buy a Switch 2, and I will go and beat.
But
Tears
there
of the
is a
Kingdom.
new Zelda game that came out, and it's
an actual Zelda game.
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks
and
good. But I heard the biggest complaint is
you don't get to play as Zelda.
No, you do.
Oh
play
no,
Zelda.
you
play
don't
Zelda
get
all
to
the
play
time.
as Link.
The game dips to like 10 frames
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, it gets
The
pretty
Switch is
rough.
outdated.
Yeah,
The Switch hardware is the Tegra chip, isn't it?
nobody
I
knows.
think it's
I know.
the NVIDIA Tegra chip, the one that was in the NVIDIA Shield. It's outdated. So if the Switch 2 comes out like next year, and it can promise me that on some of these, because they already said it's going to be backwards compatible, and they say that the new Zelda game or Tears of the Kingdom are going to be 60 plus, I will go buy it day one so I can actually, because that's my biggest thing with Tears of the Kingdom. You start doing all these crazy builds, and it just goes to like 5 frames a second. It's like, nope, I'm done. Off.
No, it gets pretty rough.
Okay,
It's
so,
bad.
so
I wouldn't say 5. I would say like 20.
but here's the
bad.
thing.
It's pretty slow, and it's very noticeable.
Here's the thing: is that Balsonic in chat said for me his go-to like mobile easy gaming thing is the Lenovo Legion Go, and that brings me on to this topic that you guys are talking about with Tears of the Kingdom tanking the hardware of a Switch. It's there is a thing of people right now who are just buying Steam Decks and Legion Goes and ROG Allies
and
then
pirating all these
and then
Nintendo games.
emulating
market.
Tears of the Kingdom and
At
Breath of the
120
Wild
frames per second.
because it runs better than it does on the hardware it's intended to play on.
Yeah.
Isn't that this is
So
crazy?
emulating the Switch isn't as easy as emulating Super Nintendo.
No.
I can tell you that now,
Absolutely,
because I've
sure.
already-
It gets
I've already
really
looked
hard
into it.
after 64,
64, yeah.
Yeah.
because it runs on 128 cores, and it's very difficult to
So I
emulate
have
that.
looked into emulating the Switch,
And it's hard.
and not even pirating the games, taking
I
like
get
games
that.
off the cartridges. It's not.
Man, I
easy.
get that though, but people are doing it successfully
I know it's possible.
with hardware that is of the same generation of what you have on your computer. So you
'Cause
can't
I've
do
actually
it.
thought about getting a used. It's funny saying the Legion Go. I was actually looking into used Legion Goes.
Huh.
The used market on the handhelds, you can get a Legion Go for $400.
What handheld would you get, Joseph? If you know about enough about them, give him the mic.
I was definitely looking at the Legion Go.
Yeah.
I just like, even though it is tempting, for me, the Nintendo Switch, for what I use it for, the games that I play on it, that satisfies my handheld, gaming appetite. And then the gaming laptop that I have, it's just like, I'll just play on my laptop.
So there's just no room for
There's just-
a
I don't
high-end
have-
handheld.
Between my Switch, my PS5, my gaming laptop, my gaming desktop, I just don't have room for another platform.
Speaking of the PS5, have you heard of the new development of the PS5 Go?
Go. Oh.
Not the
I know
PS
this. I know
what's
this.
it-
I can speak.
Portal.
It's the portal.
PS5
The portal.
You can
And
now
now it's cloud
download-
gaming.
Yeah, you can. Fuck the Legion Go. Now you can just play. Yeah, you could just play on your.
It's cloud though. It's still cloud.
Okay. Oh,
It's still cloud. You have to have PlayStation
God
Cloud.
damn it.
It's basically a high-end Android device playing cloud games.
So, basically, So Brandon, the only way you
don't
can
even know if it's
use
high-end
the
Androids.
PS Portal for games that you already own is if you have a PS5 to stream
Yeah,
from.
yeah, yeah.
But if you just buy the PS Portal by itself, you have to subscribe to PlayStation
Yeah.
Plus, their monthly
But
service.
now if you subscribe to that Plus, can you not play Steam games on it?
Steam?
Well,
No.
Yeah, I was told that now there's going to be integration for Steam coming to the portal.
That's news to me.
Yeah, that's
I
news.
thought it was
I didn't know
just
about that part.
PlayStation catalog.
I
No.
I just know that they
Yeah.
opened up the portal to play cloud games, not just your
Right.
own
Maybe I just
PlayStation.
misheard it.
Yeah,
Maybe I
because
just misheard
before it was locked down to only play your own PlayStation through it, and now they've opened it up to the cloud as well. Yeah, and it was just so pointless.
Yeah, I agree. Like I'm in. What he said is the reason why I don't own a Legion Go now. It's like I have a laptop. It's like,
Yeah,
the
He
only
has
reason
a
I'm
Legion.
even
that you can use on the go.
But the only reason I'm even thinking about like using and buying a used Legion Go is because of the situation with my job.
Yeah.
I'd rather take a $400 Legion Go than my expensive laptop and risk breaking it or whatever my back.
Well-
I'd rather risk breaking a $400 Legion Go than my laptop.
This goes back
So,
to the Steam
little
Link.
bit of a special.
And I know you got a
Oh, man,
Steam Link
hold
the
on.
same year that I got a
He
Steam
got
Link.
the Steam Link because I gave it to him.
Oh, well,
Steam.
I got a Steam Link
Steam
for
Link.
Christmas.
I gave you the Steam Link.
Chelsea got it for him. 100%.
You have a Steam.
I have a Steam Link. I said it's in my bedroom.
Yeah, I gave that to
I'll
you.
be honest. I just don't remember how I got
I
it.
gave it to
You
you.
gave it to me.
Okay.
I'll believe you. I don't remember how I got it.
Either way.
Oh, maybe you did.
Chelsea told my wife about the Steam Link. And I was so stoked on it until I got it and realized, oh, I can only play from my Steam library and it's wireless and it only portals to my
What
computer.
do you think it did?
I thought it was like a Steam Deck that you can connect to your TV.
Well, Steam Link came out like 2013.
Agreed.
Six-
Agreed.
15,
But
16.
now that we have these cool Steam Decks, is my point, is that it's such a cool technology that we have that's on the go that we thought we were getting 15 years ago.
See,
Yeah.
what's funny is, that
Steam
is
Link.
I returned it.
I knew its
And
limitations.
the stupid gamepad that it came with.
I never
I
did
never
that.
used a
Yeah.
controller.
I knew
But
its
on the Steam
limitations when I
Link,
bought it, and
I have it in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And like for example, now I
You
have.
could
it
run
through
porn on the
PowerLink.
Steam Link?
Huh?
Why else would you have it in your bedroom?
Higher definition.
See, I use it in my bedroom too, but what I did was I made it where Steam could play emulated games and list them in a library, and so then I could just log onto my Steam Link and play my emulated games in my bedroom with the remote that I just happened have on the nightstand or something.
Now the Steam Link, it doesn't have to be Steam games.
Not
because
anymore.
on Steam you can. Well, no, because on Steam you can add non-Steam
Yeah.
games, and then those will launch the other browsers. But like a game, for example, that I still play in my bedroom is the God of War Ragnarok. It's a controller only. I mean, you can play mouse and keyboard, but it is more fun on a controller.
Since I
I'll
built my...
play that in my room, laying in bed, playing God of War, and you can turn off your computer from the Steam Link.
Do you know what I do in my
love it.
bedroom since I built my own office?
not
Sleep.
game.
Just sleep.
And something else. I don't
Yeah,
know.
something else for sure. But we have a big TV in our bedroom.
But the Office is probably good for that too.
Well, yeah, but
There's a camera there. You never know.
there's multiple cameras in there. But no, we have a big TV in our...
Dome.
And we used to like watch TV or play games in our bedroom. But now that I have an office and we have a living room and stuff, like when I go to my room, it's just for sleepies. Like I turn on my TV and I'm like,
you're watching.
this is lame. Like, why watch TV in my room? Like we all own houses. Why am I ever gonna watch TV in my bedroom? That's for sexy time and sleepy's time.
Yeah. We stopped we stopped watching our TV in our
Butt
bedroom
sex.
in there too. But part of the reason is too is like I used to live with my brother Alex, and
That must have made sexy time weird.
didn't matter, whatever. like he'd be watching, he wouldn't even be home most of the time. So, but the thing is, like we get home and he's watching TV and we don't want to interrupt, or unless it's a show we're all watching together.
Yeah.
And we would just go to the bedroom and watch the TV in there. But now that it's just
TV.
us, it's just like we don't even use the TV in the bedroom no more.
Dude, like I used to like live on that TV in my bedroom. And then I was like, I have an actual TV in my, like if I want to go watch TV, I'm going to go watch it on my bigger TV in the living room.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, because you have Bluey on your big TV.
I joke with like my wife and like kids all the time. Like I hate that the living room is always a mess, and I got to clean it. And I don't ever watch TV out in the living room. Like we have the Apple TV, big screen TV,
And it's all bluey all the time.
and a
All
surround
Coco Melon.
sound or whatever. And I watch more TV in the off on my 2011 Sony TV. Like
Yeah.
that's where I watch more TV than anything.
LCD.
It is.
Oh, no.
It's an old. I bought it. You know, it's 2011. When did Skyrim 5 come out?
2011.
I bought.
I
that
only know that
TV.
because you just said that.
What is
Well,
what?
no,
But
I
what is
bought that
Skyrim
TV.
5?
Skyrim, sorry, Elder Scrolls 5. So
Yeah.
whatever. But I bought Skyrim with that, like for that TV, or I bought the TV for Skyrim.
Yeah.
So like, and I still watch the same. We joke all the time. We should upgrade this TV. I'm like, it
Why?
looks fine.
Yeah. Wait, watches
Old,
Bluey and
thick
Coco Melon
LCDs
fine.
or whatever, has no smart features.
Are you-
that use the
Joseph-
the Chromecast on?
Joseph, are you on the Bluey Coco Melon yet? Is your kid old enough? How?
It? Bluey's amazing.
Oh no.
Bluey is amazing.
Bluey, no, put more. Bluey, like as a somebody that has no children, but I have watched it with my godkids and my friends' kids. That show has such a good message,
It's hilarious.
and it's funny, and it's such the family show that we needed as we were growing up. And
100%.
Barney was garbage.
No, Bluey.
Bar-
Bluey. I'm telling you, there's. Like,
You
there's
can watch
little
Bluey
clips-
right now, and you will like it. Like the episodes are like they have substance, and they're teaching you something, and it's not just. Yeah,
Even
and it's
as
not
an
just
adult,
I
it's-
have repetitive songs in my songs.
That's Coco Melon.
Repetitive
Yeah.
songs. And, yeah,
But
that's
there's-
bullshit. Bluey
more-
teaches you a whole lesson without being repetitive.
So it's like Sesame
Kinda.
Street.
But
Better.
it's for adults too.
Yeah.
Because there's things in there as an adult. It's like, yep, that's what it's like.
Have you
like, that's what
have
it
you
is.
found the wiener dog in all the episodes?
The what?
Oh no,
No. What'd you say? What?
there's a wiener dog in every
A wiener
episode
dog?
hidden.
No, I have no clue.
Oh, dude.
I don't. There's an episode I remember, and there's Uncle Rad, and I forgot what the aunt's name. So they're uncle and the aunt, right? The brother sister, the parents, and one of the kids, the not Bluey, but
Bandit.
no, the sister.
Oh,
Bluey's sister.
Bluey, Bandit,
Chili,
Chili.
Bandit, and Bingo.
Bingo. Yeah.
So Bingo asked the aunt, like, so how many friends do you have? And she's like, oh, I think I like 3. Well, that's not a lot.
Yeah. There's a whole episode about having.
Matt's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There's an episode about having a kid after you've had a miscarriage. Like there's like some really serious, but like it doesn't play it like that for the kids. For the kids, they're just thinking, oh, it's a good episode about this. But like as an adult, you understand the context of the episode and going,
Correct.
oh, that's heavy. And like it makes you feel more for these parents. And I'm not a parent, but like Oh,
Now,
man.
Bandit's like
a piece of shit.
setting dad standards way up here that we'll never meet. But there's episodes where like Bandit travels a lot for work, so he might be gone for 6 weeks at
Uh-huh.
a time. And it like it shows the kids, like what it's going to be like when he's gone and things like that. I don't know, like it really does like hit real topics. But the show's there for the kids, but it's also there for the adults.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of episodes where like I don't mind watching Bluey.
No.
I will sit there.
I
will
love
watch
Bluey.
and I'm glad I'm at the point because like Cocomel, beware Cocomel. Like I couldn't understand. Like there's a point where like you go for that toddler stage,
Also
the
a
shows are
cuck chair.
unwatchable.
Yeah, they
They're
also have a
unwatchable.
cuck chair in there.
But
They're
then once
living-
you hit Bluey and stuff, and then also now my kids are watching like Bat Wheels.
Bat wheels.
It's like it's Batman, but the Bat car, and it's an actual.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
whatever. Then now they're watching like cartoons that I don't mind sitting and
Yeah,
watching.
'cause they're
It's like,
cool.
oh, I've now entered that
Yeah.
stage where it's like,
Like
all
if
right,
they're watching
it's like
Teen Titans or
Y7,
something.
Y7
Yeah.
is the range.
Teen Titans Go.
No, they watch Teen Titans.
Teen
Yeah.
Titans
Like
Go. Not
But
the
like
other
there
Teen
was a time
Titans.
that
I
I'd go
don't know.
watch my godkids and they'd be watching
Spidey and Friends.
Spidey and Friends. The theme song, fun fact, is done by Patrick Stump, who is more famously known as the lead singer of Fall Out Boy.
Oh, cool.
He does the song for that. That's cool. For Spidey and Friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's Patrick Stump. I think that's really cool.
What?
But my point is, like, I would go and watch my godkids and they'd be watching Coco Melon or Cowloo or whatever. Fuck that guy. That kid is a piece of
Lippy.
shit. I hated
Oh,
him.
Kaio?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Blippy.
Yeah,
like,
all
there's a-
terrible. Blippy
there's-
did a fucking shit porn video where he got pooped on in his mouth.
Whatever.
What?
But there's a stage.
Yeah.
There's a stage until they hit like 5. Like, man, it's unwatchable. It's so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Bluey.
Bluey is fantastic.
When I see that there's a new season, of Bluey,
You're like,
but I'm
yes.
yes. I'm just happy because there's finally new episodes.
Yeah.
But like, I'm actually a little excited to like watch it. Like when they right the last thing was mini like short episodes. They're only like 2 minutes each. I sat down and watched all of them.
They're good.
I was excited.
I have
I'll
seen
tell you.
all of
Joseph, what are you guys on?
Noah's really into like the Star Wars Lego shows.
Heck
and
yeah.
movies. They're so good.
Is it Generations
good
or something
on
like
Disney. No, not that show. No, I'm talking specifically the Lego Star Wars
Oh,
shows.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
For some reason, I heard Star Trek in my head.
No,
Yeah.
sorry to disappoint you, Chris.
You're
The Lego-
disappointing Matt too. Okay, just
the-
don't.
The Lego Star Wars movies and shows on Disney Plus are really good.
Noah-
Like, he loves them. They're entertaining.
Noah's 3 now?
No, he's like over. He's
Okay, so okay.
Yeah.
So soon you'll be able to try what Matt tried
yeah.
and do the Lego Star Wars games.
oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Wait.
And I own a couple of them.
They're
Like,
so
one or two of
good.
them, So yeah.
As an adult, like, oh man.
So
Me and Matt played them remote play for a while. It was really fun.
I want to cheers with Brandon real quick. We just.
I was gonna do that at the end.
Oh, okay.
We're nearing the end. We're at 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
They had more luck doing the Lego Super Marvel games, superhero.
Yeah.
Because what I was explaining when you guys were gone, like Skywalker is double joystick,
Mhm.
and they still struggle with the camera control at the same time as the character. Where the Marvel games, it's one joystick because it's 2D/3D.
That's hilarious
camera
because
controls itself.
remember when we grew up playing these games, there was no joysticks.
Correct.
And then
That's
there
why it was easier.
yeah, and then there was D-pad. And then there was twin stick shooters in the analog and we
But it took us a while
Yes.
to get used to it.
yes.
So they're in that stage where they're not quite used to.
Your kids are some of the
Dual
smarter
joystick.
kids that I've seen.
So they do really. I'm telling you, they have 140 hours. I saw it today because I had to quickly reinstall it to play when all the neighbor kids were over. They have 139 hours in Lego Marvel and
That's
Marvel
crazy.
superheroes.
That's good.
I had to go and find a repository of old Law and Order games for Shorty. I have to figure out how to install them. Yes.
They did. Oh yeah.
Yes. I have to figure out how to install them because they all existed from like 98 to XP.
Yeah.
And there's nothing after that.
They're trash.
XP, the greatest Windows.
I want them to remake Myst.
Oh shit.
I want to because I remember seeing Myst as a kid and being like blown away.
Yeah,
Like,
same. I'm like, this is weird.
but like I was too young to figure out like this is a game.
8 discs. No thanks.
Was there 8 discs?
no, I don't know.
There's.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought,
It-
wasn't there like
it's just
8
it's
CDs?
like nothing moved until you moved it. Kind of
Yeah,
is weird.
everything. So the reason that they were able to put it in such high quality was because it was an image that you were.
It was pre-rendered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Either way, we love you guys. We're gonna call it a night. It's been 3 hours and 20 minutes. We've done a good show tonight. We love you. We mean it. We're gonna drink the rest of this pickle
Vodka
juice and
spiked
fucking
pickle juice.
yeah. Oh, we love you guys.
Yeah, vodka made that good. Right?
No.
Yeah, for me it did.
Time to bagel.
Say
the
bye, you
fuck
guys.
on.
Say bye.
All right.
Pass
Good
them
night,
out.
guys. Have fun.